Summer's a gift. The gift of days that last a little longer. A brighter state of mind. So gift yourself a new Kia at the Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event. With specially tagged vehicles including the Sorento, Sportage, Carnival, as well as the Niro Hybrid. All backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. So the gift of summer can keep on giving for summers to come. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Event ends 7/6/26. See dealer for warranty details.
What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. Plumbing problems stink, and consistently worrying about upkeep does too. Good news. With a gold membership with Pinky's Plumbing, you get free inspections and discounted pricing when Pinky's comes to your home. In short, a Pinky's free gold membership saves you money on your plumbing needs. Plus, you get $100 off when you mention my name, the Ted Smith. And always remember, if it's stinky, call Pinky's. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's.
All right, the wait is over. Fiber-powered Wi-Fi from Xfinity is finally here. We're talking fast, reliable Wi-Fi that makes everything in your home work better together. From gaming to streaming to working from home, and enjoy low lag when you're gaming or video chatting. It's Wi-Fi so smart it can heal itself if there's a problem. And with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you can lock in your price with no contracts or commitments. So get on it. Visit Xfinity.com today. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Select plans only. Fiber connected to premises by coax.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, quick question. Have you been to the UW campus or university district lately? The authorities found a rabid bat there, and they're urging anyone that may have touched it or been bitten by it to seek medical help immediately. Now, I'd like to think that anyone bitten by a bat would see a doctor just in general, but they're saying this particular one is rabid. And look, hell, if you've been bitten by anything, just go see a doctor. You might remember a few months ago, a man was bitten by not one, but two rattlesnakes. Sorry, he was bitten by one rattlesnake, but the rattlesnake bit him twice. Now, he mistook the bites for thorns. By the time he figured it out that he needed to go to the hospital, he ended up getting 54 rounds of antivenom at 2 different hospitals, all for the low, low cost of $1.3 million. Now, look, sometimes you're bitten and you know you need medical help, like the deep-sea diver in Australia who was bitten by a 7-foot shark. He survived, but the bite was described as, and I quote, pretty good. Very Australian of them. And it's not just animals sinking their teeth into people. People are also biting people. In Georgia, a woman was out for her morning jog, and it was disrupted when a man jumped out of the bushes and bit her. A man in China had his nose bitten off while coming to the aid of a woman who was being attacked on the street. Now, in spite of having his nose bitten off, he subdued the attacker until police arrived. Yeah, I'm just saying, I'd have been done. And none of these stories raveled the Russian man who had his penis bitten off by his wife, who had sharpened her teeth for the occasion. Oh. And this happened because she saw a text from another woman who had a dream about having sex with him. It also happened because she's cray-cray. But the point is, today we're talking teeth. Maybe it's your teeth, maybe it's someone else's, maybe it's something else's. But today, we would like to know, brought to you by our friends at Advanced Hair Restoration, who or what got its teeth into you?
To be a part of the big show, call 206-803-ROCK. Like the Men's Room on Facebook, follow us on X and Instagram at Men's Room Live. Send those emails to the Men's Room at KISW.com, and now watch the show live on YouTube at KISW Rock.
Summer's a gift. The gift of days that last a little longer. A brighter state of mind. So gift yourself a new Kia at the Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event. With specially tagged vehicles including the Sorento, Sportage, Carnival, as well as the Niro Hybrid. All backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. So the gift of summer can keep on giving for summers to come. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Event ends 7/6/26. See dealer for warranty details.
What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. Plumbing problems stink, and consistently worrying about upkeep does too. Good news. With a gold membership with Pinky's Plumbing, you get free inspections and discounted pricing when Pinky's comes to your home. In short, a Pinky's free gold membership saves you money on your plumbing needs. Plus, you get $100 off when you mention my name, the Ted Smith. And always remember, if it's stinky, call Pinky's. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's.
All right, the wait is over. Fiber-powered Wi-Fi from Xfinity is finally here. We're talking fast, reliable Wi-Fi that makes everything in your home work better together. From gaming to streaming to working from home, and enjoy low lag when you're gaming or video chatting. It's Wi-Fi so smart it can heal itself if there's a problem. And with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you can lock in your price with no contracts or commitments. So get on it. Visit Xfinity.com today. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Select plans only. Fiber connected to premises by coax.
Latte for Keenan?
That's me.
Hey, you're...
Yeah.
Buying a car online on AutoTrader?
Really? But unlike other sites, you can start online, test drive with a local dealer, then finish online or at the dealership.
Cool. Enjoy.
Buy your car online on AutoTrader. Really?
Hold it, y'all. Away we go. Welcome to the 21st Amendment season, episode number 4566. What a large and in charge program we have for you today. Guaranteed future repeat. The return of your guests is as good as mine. Yesterday, I'm sure you guys celebrated, was National Ice Cream Day.
You know what? Actually, I inadvertently did. Made myself a chocolate peanut butter milkshake.
Did you?
Nice.
Woke up about 4 o'clock this morning with stomach cramps and pooped my brains out. But it was worth it, and I'll do it again tonight.
I had a milkshake on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, but that's a day in advance.
Well, I know, but I did it over
day.
the weekend. I mean, at least I had some ice cream.
Yeah, but it's a day, man.
Okay.
I did it on the day.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I had an ice cream cone yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really? Just
Waffle
randomly?
cone or one of those nasty cake cones?
What are the ones you buy at the store in the box? You get like 4 of them.
Like with different colors? Like green,
It's not a
styrofoam
red. No, it's not a king cone. What's the one you buy in the box? That standard cone.
just like the styrofoam
Just the regular,
crabby
yeah.
one?
That's the
No. It's got fudge in the bottom. You've all had
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a sugar
yeah,
cone.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
you get like 4 in the box. You buy the
All
mini
right.
one.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you bought them. They already had the ice cream in them. I thought you were getting fancy and making your own ice cream cones.
No.
We used to do that as a kid.
Yeah, your parents
Yeah.
buy those
Yeah,
nasty cones.
seriously.
My wife loves those cones, man.
The nasty little cardboard ones.
Yes. I was like, what are you doing? So she'll buy like a box of like mini ones and make herself a little, ice cream cone. But I'm like, why do you buy those nasty ones? And she says the waffle cones are, quote, fine, but those nasty styrofoam ones, those are the ones she goes
Yeah,
to.
but
Drumstick. I had a drumstick.
A drumstick,
All right.
yeah.
Well, like with waffle cones, they put them in actual ice cream flavors because they're that good. Like with that other one, that foam stuff.
so gross.
You don't even want to crinkle it on top or crumble it on top of the ice cream. It's horrible.
That is what I grew up with.
Yeah.
Me too.
I mean,
But
it's
you're
just-
right. The waffle cones.
Oh,
Like
superior.
where I used to live on Capitol Hill. I forget what. There was a fancy ice cream shop up there, but the smell of the waffle cones.
Yeah.
was unreal.
Yeah, when you walk
Yeah.
by.
Yeah.
Yeah, those styrofoam, man. It almost makes eating ice cream sad.
You just want the ice cream. You don't
You're
want
just
the
like,
cone.
oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to our lives? Dad's cheap. So, let's see here. We have the 10 most ordered flavors, and this is based on numbers from Instacart over the past year. As far as America's favorite ice cream, nothing too crazy. It's your standards. Not as, every one of these lists is different, but this is what actually people did order and buy.
Yes.
So it's got a little bit more, I don't know, maybe statistical relevance than not. Then we have Americans' favorite cheeses. We're just going to go all food. Everybody likes ice cream.
All right.
We're going to do some cheese.
Very dairy heavy today.
Yeah. Wisconsin is not in the top 10 as far as states that love cheese. I think we've had this category one time before and brought that up. It's just crazy. As far as, and it depends on where you live in the country as far as what cheeses people like the most. So cheese and ice cream coming up with your guess is as good as mine. And today on the question, we're going to talk about things that got their teeth into you. And we'll start with this horrific story out of Russia, where a jealous wife attacked her husband by biting off his penis after deliberately sharpening her teeth in what medical experts called a guaranteed premeditated act of violent revenge.
Yeah, she sharpened her teeth.
What does that mean?
Look, I know what it means. I just don't know the process. When do you sharpen your teeth?
We already have sharp teeth.
Nail file?
I guess. I just feel like I would absolutely ruin my teeth more than I sharpen them. I don't know. But her whole point was to carry out the crime that she committed.
Do you think that your teeth aren't sharp enough right now to eat? I mean, like, what else do you need?
She wants so much
To
eating.
bite through flesh?
And muscle.
I mean,
she's
man,
specifically biting, so it's got to be her 2 front teeth, I would think.
Well,
she'd
when
be
kids
most-
will draw blood on another kid.
Sure.
Biting just with their teeth.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, they're not like the kids sharpening their teeth. I mean, you've been with well, maybe you haven't been with a biter. You've been bitten before, though, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know.
Not a fan.
Oh, no, me neither. No, I'm not either. The disturbing incident allegedly occurred in Moscow after the 39-year-old woman discovered a message on her 41-year-old husband's phone from another woman. The message detailed an erotic dream about having sex with him on a beach. Now, rather than confronting him directly, the wife reportedly carefully orchestrated her assault.
Again, confront him about what? Someone else had a dream about me. I have nothing to do with that.
A doctor, a medical expert, who analyzed the case, revealed she had filed down her teeth to make them sharper. She then deliberately modified her teeth to guarantee her plan would work. He explained how she orchestrated a trap by preparing dinner for her husband before the couple drank alcohol together. Now, his wife cooked dinner. They sat down, drank, ate, drank some more, and then went to bed, where she started doing her thing.
Yeah, performing a mouth hug.
He continued, and at that moment, she bit it off with her teeth. He said she then spit it out and told him, it's your own fault. Now you can't do it with anyone else. The husband momentarily lost consciousness from the pain and hypovolemic shock. When he regained consciousness, he was bleeding profusely. The doctor said the man successfully preserved the severed organ in a glass with saline solution before calling emergency services. Now, medical personnel attempted reattachment, but they said they were unsuccessful in restoring any function.
Oh.
He hasn't been able to find a new partner yet, the doctor said, noting that the sole remaining option is a penile prosthetic, an internal penile prosthetic with a pump. Now, the husband has consistently maintained his innocence regarding any infidelity. Now, due to Russian privacy regulations, the couple's identities have been withheld given the sensitive medical information and ongoing criminal proceedings. In July, the woman received a 5-year sentence in a Russian women's penal colony for intentional grievous bodily harm.
Penal colony, perfect.
Ironic.
The husband is currently raising their 7-year-old child as a single parent, and the woman is now experiencing severe tooth decay while imprisoned, which her estranged husband says is karma.
Yeah.
I would rather have extreme tooth decay than not have a penis, but either way.
I agree.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And again, remember, she's jealous because another woman had a dream that she had sex with her husband. He did not have sex with this woman. She didn't even indicate they had sex. She just said, I had a dream. You were in my dream. We had sex. Wife sees that, like, I'm going to bite his penis off. Now, I don't know how long it takes to file your teeth down to get to the point that you're going to bite off someone's member, but at least a couple of weeks.
Right, yeah.
So she has been fuming about that for weeks. And at no point did she think, wait a minute, this was someone's dream. Why am I going to bite his penis off because he showed up in a dream? And I figured it out. It's because she's effing crazy.
Apparently so.
Period.
Yeah. I mean, that's...
That's it. You're crazy.
You know, I didn't really... I've been bitten one time in my life by a human.
All right.
And that was...
Aggressive or sex?
Aggressive.
Aggressive sex?
Yeah. Somebody we worked with.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We were at a gig at Showbox Soto. We were backstage. We were sitting on a couch. I don't know what was going on with this person, but they decided they wanted to latch into my arm. Oh, yeah. Yes. I didn't even know her name. I wasn't even talking to her.
Right.
I have no idea what was going on.
Maybe she wanted your attention.
I don't know what was going on.
She's crazy.
I know that, but I thought she was just joking. And, like, about whatever. Like, she...
How long did it take you to figure out she's not joking? Like, she just latched on and wouldn't let go?
She broke skin. Yeah. And I'm like...
Did she say, I'm going to bite you?
No. I didn't even talk to her. She just absolutely... Like, I swear to God, I just sat down like... we were done with something. And all of a sudden, just clamp. And I'm like, ah! And I was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I thought it was a joke at first.
And she just stayed latched.
She stayed latched. And I was like, what? But I was trying to get my arm out of her mouth, you know?
That's fair.
But I was taken aback by the whole thing because I'm like, what is going on? Like, what? I don't know you. Like, I don't, like, okay, look. We, yeah, something was going on, man. It was one of those things where later on in life, you learn about things that people have done.
Yes.
All right. But at the time, I think I don't know her. So I didn't know what to do.
Were they Bernie or Stabby? There are two people that we...
I cannot...
Was she one of those two?
Yeah.
Or a little bit later in the future,
I believe so.
I know why she bit you.
Correct.
She's out of her goddamn mind.
Well,
yeah.
I'm assuming that is. I'm assuming that is because I still, again, I don't know who this person is. And I never saw her after that. And I also don't know which one did what.
Right.
I'm just doing the math and saying probably.
It's probably one of them.
Probably one. Because I don't know. But I'm assuming if it's anybody, she's in contention.
Yeah, she fits the bill.
You know what I'm saying? So,
God, I've not been bitten as an adult.
that was weird.
Yeah,
But it was also weird. I was like, dude, I mean, is she rabid? Like, what is happening here? Like,
She could be.
do I need to go in and get a tetanus shot?
I'd get something off a person, baby.
I was looking at it all the time, like, hey, man, if this thing starts, pussing out or anything, I'm going to the doctor immediately. And she bit through my shirt.
Yeah, there's something wrong with this girl, man.
Yeah, that.
That's the one I'm thinking of. It. Yeah.
That was bizarre.
You have one in mind?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you probably know. I have no idea. But either way, I was just like, this is a crazy night.
What year was that? Do you remember?
God, it had to be over a decade ago. I would guess.
Saying if we could just go through the pictures, be like, is that the one?
You know what?
Is that the one?
I can't remember the show. I know there was a bunch of people backstage who. I'm trying to do the
Was
math.
Marty back there?
No, I was trying to do the math on why. Like, for some reason, I was talking to Gilby Clark, and he replaced Izzy for a while in Guns N' Roses.
But that's not who was playing. Why was he there? I remember him being there.
I don't know why he was there. But either way, somebody he knew.
Yeah, he was.
Or he was in Seattle for something.
Yeah.
I know he was back there. And that's the only real. But I can't put the pieces together on what the bands were and why he was back there, because the only thing I can remember is that chick biting through my shirt and into my arm.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which is absolutely bizarre. Jesus Christ.
I think the last thing to actually kind of bite me a little bit might have been one of Mike's cats.
Oh, yeah.
That's fair. Cats will do that.
Oh, that cat, man. A cat will mess you up.
He ain't around no more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said one of them.
Yeah.
Right, because he's gone. But he was just, that cat was more like a dog
What were you doing when the cat bit you?
eating ribs.
It just
That
came up.
was it?
It just came up and bit you.
He was a jerk. Like he
was a jerk. What happened to this cat?
Well, he was a very stressed out cat. You see, this does
Well,
not.
what happened to him?
He blocked up, and we had to say goodbye.
He blocked up.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do
he's
you
the
mean
one
blocked up?
downstairs,
Yeah.
right? He couldn't.
The one
He
downstairs?
couldn't pee or poo?
Yeah, that's exactly
couldn't
right.
Pee?
Oh,
Couldn't pee,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
That's so weird. Is that a normal cat thing?
Yes.
God,
For male cats, yes, it is. You know, it's not like 9 in every 10. It's
What
just
leads
One of the
to-
rare pro bono pet solution calls.
That's right.
How long after he bit Ted did the cat die?
When was the last time that you were over at my place, Ted?
Well, that was the place out in Issaquah.
That was Issaquah that he did.
Yeah.
that. Okay, so that was years. It
Okay,
was years.
all right,
Yeah.
but I know you were never sad about this. Like, it's almost like you didn't really care.
No,
because you would have brought it up.
I was sad about it. It's just
But
he
you
was.
don't- I don't even remember this.
Well, he was nice. Like, he'd rub up on you and stuff, but every once
Right.
in a while, he would just kind of take a little nip at your calf.
He was an anxious cat, dude.
Yeah.
He walked around. He owned the house that he walked in, but when there were people in that he didn't know who you were, he had to put eyes on
Well,
you, but he hated putting eyes on you.
like-
So he'd walk in there just angry with everybody, and he'd walk up and he'd nip an ankle real quick, and then he was good. He was
I like
done.
that he bit you while you're eating ribs.
If
I don't know why that makes it so
Rainbow
much
Janet
better.
died, we know about it.
Oh, yeah.
If his dog passed on, we know about it. You never even brought this up.
I
You-
did. Steve
you gave-
toasted him
You
that
gave
day.
0 Fs.
Did I toast him that day?
You did
Yeah.
toast him that day.
Did
It was
you?
a rough day, dude. It wasn't
Really?
fun. Yeah.
Seriously.
It sucked.
Okay.
We did, you know.
I believe you.
One day he just blocked up and he just all nervous and hunched over, and then we brought him. And they're like, "Yeah, he blocked up."
Gomez was blind and deaf, man, and when he bit my nose and got underneath my nose, his fang was on the inside of my nostril,
Hey, he was trying
and
to
he
kill
was
you.
hanging by my nose. And I mean, I still have like this line going down one of these sides of my head, where his tooth like continued to drag because
His body weight.
because of gravity. Yeah, and I'm just like, ah. The thing is that his claws were also into my chest.
Yeah.
So he's hanging on like this.
Yeah.
And he's got a freaking, mouth in my nose.
Mike's cat was more like, I'm going to take a small nip just so you know this is my house.
That's why I don't say
but
he
wouldn't
bit
come
people.
back. Yeah, like,
What did he nip you with? His mouth.
His
his
mouth.
mouth. But it wasn't like it was hard, like Miles was describing it. He'd be cool the rest of the time. Just kind of like hey, dude, this is my house.
Right. It's kind of like how most shark bites are actually just like, "What are you?" Like that was his bite.
Yeah, some people are so cuddly about it after.
They are, man.
By the way, Mike, someone on YouTube says, my cat was blocked about 12 years ago. He's 17 now.
Well, this was the second time in 2 years.
All right,
that
how much is the procedure going to cost to fix it?
7
$700?
$7,000.
$7,000.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Good
Goodbye.
night.
And we had already done that once
night.
before,
Have a
like
great night.
year, like 2 years prior. We had already done that, and we had just finished paying it
That's
off.
a
He's
used
like, "All right,
car.
I feel good."
That's a
That's
used
the
car.
thing
It
about
is.
pets. They price themselves out of life.
They do. He was
Who
toast.
are what got his teeth into you? 206-803 Rock.
Summer's a gift. The gift of days that last a little longer. a brighter state of mind. So gift yourself a new Kia at the Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event with specially tagged vehicles including the Sorento, Sportage, Carnival, as well as the Niro Hybrid. All backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. So the gift of summer can keep on giving for summers to come. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Event ends 7/6/26. See dealer for warranty details.
An old gym membership you forgot you even had, you're not going to use. Now a Pinky's Plumbing membership? Now you're speaking my language. Hey, it's Captain Ron. With the Pinky's Plumbing Gold membership, you're going to get free inspections, along with discounted pricing, and the best part, totally free to join. So the next time the neighbor kid tries to flush a grilled weenie down the toilet, let Pinky's save the day 24 hours a day. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinkies.
All right, the wait is over. Fiber-powered Wi-Fi from Xfinity is finally here. We're talking fast, reliable Wi-Fi that makes everything in your home work better together. From gaming to streaming to working from home, and enjoy low lag when you're gaming or video chatting. It's Wi-Fi so smart it can heal itself if there's a problem. And with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you can lock in your price with no contracts or commitments. So get on it. Visit Xfinity.com today. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Select plans only. Fiber connected to premises by coax.
Latte for Keenan?
That's me.
Hey, you're
Yeah.
buying a car online on AutoTrader?
Really? But unlike other sites, you can start online, test drive with a local dealer, then finish online or at the dealership.
Cool. Enjoy.
Buy your car online on AutoTrader. Really?
PNC Bank brings you Call of the Wild Money Moves.
You hear that?
YOLO!
That's an internet troll telling you to put all your money into a single investment.
YOLO!
He wants you to liquidate your emergency fund
YOLO!
and buy a digital racehorse named Silicon Steve.
YOLO!
Stay vigilant. He's very persistent.
YOLO!
Guard against wild money moves with PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865.
From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room.
Our question, who or what got its teeth into you? 206-803-ROCK. Hello, Julian. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
So my story, I feel like, is a pretty common one, but I was bit by a Malamute one time. More specifically, I used to be a dog groomer when I was out of high school, like 18, 19 years old. And my coworker needed help stabilizing a particularly troublesome dog on the table. And for reference, a Malamute is like, for those who don't know, it's like a large husky. Think like a husky, but twice as big.
Yeah.
And so I kind of approached the table and attempting to kind of like stabilize the dog because it's thrashing when we're trying to like dry some part of it. And it kind of without warning whips its head around and kind of like a scared bite, not like an aggressive, I want to hurt you, just a scared bite. Real quick, one bite in and out, but by golly, it hurt so bad.
Hey, first of all, watch your language. But where did it bite you?
It got me on my wrist, like just below where your like thumb kind of is on the inside there on my left. Left wrist.
So were you just trying to cut the dog or trim the dog up? Or were you trying to trim its nails or what were
you said you were trying to dry it somewhere. What were you trying to dry?
Yeah, we were either trying to dry like its feet or its legs, or we were trying to do its nails, something along those lines. Dogs are pretty typically sensitive about their, like their feet and their legs getting touched.
Okay. Is that the only time you've gotten bitten as a dog groomer?
That was like the only time I seriously got bitten. You get little nips and stuff here and there, but like that time that the whole dog's tooth had gotten into my wrist, there was like a large gash with like a hole. I had to go get stitches, and I was out of work for a few days. They had to like check for muscle damage, and I had to get shots and all kinds of stuff because it was a really large dog. I mean, it definitely could have bit me hard enough if it really wanted to cause more permanent damage or even like break a limb if it really wanted to.
Well, okay. Would you rather have the pound pressure of a bigger dog, or have a smaller dog with sharper teeth and a little tiny mouth bite you?
Big dog.
Yeah,
I would would rather I would rather get bit by a little dog. I would rather not get bit by the big dog.
Okay.
All right. Is there a breed of dog where maybe you know the dog, maybe you don't, but you just saw a breed show up and you're like, here we go. This is going to be a nightmare.
Oh, yeah. It sounds bad, but Shih Tzus, very common. They are typically little demons.
I've heard that. Like, their name is funny and they look stupid, but apparently outside of their owners, they're pretty miserable dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I even have a Shih Tzu. I say that personally, and I have one.
Why did you get a Shih Tzu? Like, I'm just saying, if I'm working somewhere where I deal with different breeds of dogs on the regular, and the one breed where I kind of roll my eyes, whatever that breed, that's not the breed I'm going to get as an owner. Why'd you get a Shih Tzu?
She was a rescue from a family friend who had a coworker. The mother of the coworker had Alzheimer's and was forgetting to take care of her two dogs, and one of them was a Maltese and the other was a Maltese Shih Tzu mix. And so my grandparents took the Maltese, we took the mix, and she's like the chillest dog ever. Definitely doesn't have any of the terrible mannerisms that some Shih Tzus have. Her name is Lily. She's the best.
I've been to Woodland Park Zoo, but never.
No, never the other. Yeah. Very disappointed. Like, where are we going? Like, oh, it's a dog?
No. I mean, my buddy has one, and the dog's pretty friendly.
Is it?
I think generally with little dogs, you just got to know them.
Listen,
they're much more like yappy and just like standoffish.
That's the thing. I've heard bad things about Shih Tzus. You hear bad things about Chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas,
terriers sometimes.
Once they get to know you, Chihuahuas,
Scottish terriers,
they crack me up. Yeah, terriers, I think across the board. They're just bred to be. They're not bad dogs, but until they know you, it's just annoying.
Did your dog ever bite anybody?
Tigger?
Yeah.
He only latched onto my cousin's arm once.
Okay, that's somebody.
But the cousin was wearing navy blue like the mailman. And when Tigger had gotten out when he was younger, the mailman maced him.
Oh.
So we just had a rule. You couldn't wear navy blue in the house. He would see blood. You can't hold a man.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah. It was like a rule.
Because you really don't have a lot of blue stuff.
I don't.
You're more of a red guy.
You think Tigger
you think
kind
it
of set that emotion?
You think it just stuck with you?
Maybe.
Like, I just don't buy blue because you're not going to wear it because you don't want to get bit.
Right. I mean, right, but if you wore, like, I just remember my cousin, and, like, Tigger was, like, a pretty chill dog.
What kind of dog was it again?
Scottish Terrier.
Scottish Terrier, all right.
But, yeah, my cousin came in, it was wintertime, and he was wearing, like a puffy navy blue shirt, and Tigger just jumped up and latched onto his arm. And, like, it took us a minute to be like, what in the hell? Then it's like, oh, yeah, I think the mailman had maced him earlier that week.
Yeah, I mean, you get maced, I understand. Maybe you got some aggression there.
I also don't know that you got to mace a little terrier. That guy I think it was a little aggressive with the mace.
Well, where was the dog when it could attack the mailman?
He got out of the front door.
Oh.
The mailman was like coming in between houses.
Yeah.
Tigger just ran over to him before he could get to him. Bam! He maced him.
So he wasn't even being aggressive, just barking and acting like a dog.
Correct.
That's one thing about terriers. I'm not overly concerned that they're going to bite me. Doesn't mean they won't, but it's like, I know you're loud. I know you're just full of all this stuff. Like, let them get
What do you,
and they might even dance around and bark at you the entire time you're like taking out the trash. It'll follow you down the driveway. It will bark the whole time. And when you're done, it's done.
Correct.
But I've never particularly felt threatened. Our Amazon guy, the door wasn't even open. Molly, my dog, she lost her mind because someone's at the front door. That's how it works. He did not ring the doorbell. He's just dropping off the package. He still ran away from the house.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, the door is closed. You know, you can hear her barking, but he's all scared to come up, drop the package, and took off running. And I'm like, the door's closed. What is this dog going to do, man? If she can open a door, I'm going to make money with her.
Is this the same one that got caught on your Ring camera?
No, this was a different guy. I was taking the dog out.
Because I'd run, too, if that was me in the camera.
He kind of did. He dropped an expletive, took a big step back. We did not know he was there. And I had her on the leash. I'm opening the door to take her out for a walk. And when I opened the door, the Amazon guy is standing at the bottom of the stairs. There's a package between us. And he's just like, oh, Wes. Steps back. No big deal. Take her out for a walk. I get home. My wife's on the couch dying of laughter. I'm like, what? She's like, you know, Amazon, they'll take a picture of the package to let you know that it's been delivered. So she opens up her phone. There is no package in this picture. It is just teeth, eyes, and ears. Because at the moment I opened the door is the moment he snapped the picture and the dog was lunging at him. I was like, okay, from this perspective, I see why he was so scared, man.
And your dog just looks a little scarier.
Yeah.
I mean, even the one night, you know, Mike had the off day, right?
Yeah.
Like, by the time I get back to your house, like, my buddy, he's still in the car. Our other friend is just like, I can't go in the house. And I'm like, why not? Your dog's just pacing around barking. But your kids have it connected that they know Marshawn.
Yeah.
So the dog's barking. The kids are just kind of in there. So I was like, all right, hang on. I know this dog. I'll go in there. I was like, hey, she's super nice. But she just, if you don't know her, I can see where the delivery
She makes
guy.
a lot of noise.
Right.
Jesus. Actually, my son had a buddy of his over Thursday, the day that was going to make the queso fundido, but decided not to because he has a buddy there, and I'm not sharing. So his buddy's there. And
But that takes the fun out of the fundito, doesn't it?
It does. I was like,
It's just Dito.
It's not Dito. I don't want Dito. I want fun Dito. Right. I'm not sharing with the friend who I didn't know was here. So when I get home, I always greet the kids first. Right? Give my daughter a hug. How was your day? It was fine. I go to my son. I go to open his bedroom door, and it's super heavy. Can't figure it out. He's like, hang on. So they slide this ottoman out of the way. And it's just him and his buddy. I'm like, what are you guys doing, man? And he's like, look, so-and-so, I won't drop the kid's name. He's like, so-and-so is scared of dogs. Now, they're at the age where kids want to be macho, 14, 15 years old. This dude looks me right in the eye, just terrified. I'm like, of that dog? He said, yeah, like he's like real scared. I'm like, all right, man. So they're in his bedroom. And to get outside, there's one of two ways you can walk. You can cut through the living room or walk through the laundry room on the other side. So the door opens. I hear it slam shut. There's my son. Dad, can you grab Molly? I'm like, Molly does not care that your friend is here. She's not barking. She's not even looking over there. She's getting belly rubs. She's perfectly happy. He's like, I understand. Please just hold dog. Because, again, my friend, mortified of dogs. Not just ours, but dogs in general. Fine. Buddy pokes his head around the corner. He's going to take the long way so the dog can't see it. Keep in mind, the dog knows he's there. The dog does not care. But he cannot accept this. So there's a part where you can't see him. And my son's kind of guiding him. He's like, all right, when you get to the end of that hall, make a right. Then he goes, run! And this kid, the dog wasn't doing anything. This kid runs back in the bedroom, slams the door. I'm like, dude, don't be an a-hole. like, he's terrified. Son's like, I know, but that is so funny. Finally, the kid gets out, and when he, I can see him for 1 second as he kind of crosses where the kitchen doorway is. It is just a flat, poof, and he's out in the garage. And I'm like, this kid is so smart. He is so athletic. He is such a good kid. He's that scared of dogs. He's like,
I wonder what happened.
I don't know. My daughter went through that for a while. She was terrified of dogs. That's when we got a dog. Seriously, we go to someone's house. Our one friend's had a dog that was so old and so small, called it a loaf of bread with a diaper on, right? So
yeah.
It looked like Benji, but smaller. Honestly, the dog's maybe the size of a loaf of bread. It's 200 years old. The thing had to wear a diaper. One of those, when are you going to put this thing out of its misery kind of comfort. My daughter would not walk in the house. I'm like, baby, you cannot be scared of that. That dog, it is crippled. It is old. It is blind. You know why he wears a diaper? Because he can't hold his own pee and poop. I'm like, my God, man. So I couldn't take it anymore. I'm like, we're getting a dog. And that's where my dog is now.
Yeah.
She got over the hump. But I wanted to suggest that to the kid. Like, look, man, I understand you're scared of dogs. Do yourself a favor and get yourself a dog. And then when you kind of understand how dogs are, you'll know which ones to be scared of.
Ted, what do you do after a dog gets maced? I would not even, I'd have to Google it. Now I can't even see, and I'm crying.
Wash his eyes out with milk?
Well, that's what I'm saying. What do you do? What is the protocol?
I think I don't know what protocol is. I mean, you got to keep in mind, this is probably 1989, 1990.
Yeah.
So I think we just put him in the tub.
Yeah. I mean, other than going to the vet, what else do you do?
Right. And it's not like he could really say what happened. And
well, you know what happened.
Could you smell it?
I don't remember. That was the only thing we could ever figure of why he ever latched onto my cousin was that navy blue.
Because he didn't have a problem with navy blue before that.
Right, and he didn't have a problem with my cousin ever again. It was just one time. It was just like, I think that mailman maced him.
Says, move to fresh air immediately and avoid rubbing your eyes. Flush with water for 15 to 20 minutes.
Are they talking about dogs or you?
Anybody. I'm assuming this is anybody.
Did you put dog?
No, I put, what do you do after you've been maced?
Put dog in there, man.
Right, I mean,
it might be the same thing. I'm just saying. It would be, I think, more prudent, just in case.
You guys ever fell victim to the puppy teeth?
It's the same thing.
Yes.
Because they still haven't figured out their bite just yet. The same thing, my first dog.
Again, yeah, they're just kind of nipping, but they're much sharper.
They are.
Than regular teeth.
Razor sharp.
And they don't quite know how to control it. I was playing with my first dog ever. My first dog is a puppy. she had just this toy in her mouth. I'm playing tug of war with her. My hand was too doggone close, and she did that thing to get a better grip.
Yeah.
And she pierced my doggone thumb. My nail has not been the same since. Like, it busted the entire doggone thing.
My dog probably did it 3 or 4 times through puppyhood, but just your response to it, because it does her. So you just snatch your hand away, and you're like, ah! And you realize the dog really doesn't want to do that. So now when we do tug of war, even the way she brings me her stuff, it's so gentle. Now, she's probably nipped me twice since then. Mm-hmm. But there's such an apologetic look on her face. Am I in trouble? Like, you're not in trouble. I'm playing tug of war. You're using your mouth. I get it. Right. I get it.
This is not how you would want to spend your 4th of July. A Vermont man expected an upstate New York weekend to be wonderful on the 4th. He went to New York's Lake George. Brandon Shortsleeve, not to be confused with Brandon Longsleeve.
Shortsleeve? That's his last name?
That is his last name. Huh. Based on the blacksmith rule, what do you think? How did this happen?
His last name is Shortsleeve?
You think it has something to do with whatever the vocation was of his family?
Is his parents making T-shirts? What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe insurance salesman?
Somewhere hot. Oh, yeah, biology teacher.
Brandon, short sleeve.
A tie with a short sleeve shirt.
Oh, I hated that.
That is a specific look.
I'm a teacher.
Or I'm a punk rock guy,
Right, yeah, but you can tell the difference.
He said he'd been in the water off of Turtle Island for only minutes when a young beaver attacked he and his friend. The first time my friend ended up picking it up, it swam back at him. So we're like, okay, it's just out for blood. Shortsleeve said he did not know if it was a beaver at first. I just grabbed this little brown blob, he said. The animal then bit him several times before he managed to hurl it away and help clear swimmers from the water. Now, wildlife officials say the beaver was likely rabid. They're afraid of us. They don't want to interact with us. They're not particularly curious. A normal beaver, if you're boating along or kayaking or whatever, if it sees you, they maybe will slap the water with their giant tail, and then they'll swim away. If you see a beaver approaching you, whether you're swimming or boating, that would be considered abnormal beaver behavior.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Abnormal beaver behavior.
That is correct. The agency
is ABB?
Yeah, you know me. They are urging caution around Turtle Island and asking the public to report unusual animal behavior. A dead beaver was found in the area 5 days after the attack, and it did test positive for rabies. But officials say there's a chance others in the colony may have been infected as well.
Probably.
Shortsleeve and his friend are undergoing rabies treatments. He says he hasn't developed a fear of beavers, but I was told that I have a better chance of getting struck by lightning than of being bitten by a beaver.
But he was bitten by a beaver, so that's not true.
Man.
Statistically, maybe. It's like, yeah, but I was bitten by a beaver. I was not struck by lightning.
Do the 2 teeth make a difference?
Yeah, I was going to say, if
got
you're in the
to,
water
man.
and that bastard's coming at you with those 2 big teeth hanging out,
Yeah.
that would be frightening.
And he's rabid.
Also, they can take down a tree.
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
You know, like it's not just regular teeth. Man, we couldn't eat a tree down.
No. Not in the amount of time it takes them to do
but a
it.
beaver can.
And when they get an area, right, it's my buddy's got a bunch of land, right, for
Yeah.
his company and stuff. But they've got some ponds and, like, streams. But the beavers come back, and they build the dam in the same spot every time. And he's like, so he's got to go destroy the dam. And he's like, I don't know how to explain it. You can put out beaver traps. He's like, the following season, that beaver will be back, or a member of his family, and will build the dam in the same spot.
Have you ever
Do they
seen
hang out in the same place? Is it like a bird's nest? Like it's a temporary thing? Because to me, when a beaver built a dam, like that was just home. I didn't realize they left for a while and came back.
It depends. I know one stream in West Virginia where every different pool, so to speak,
is a beaver family.
And I don't know if they're probably related or whatever, but like the pools get bigger and bigger and bigger. And the problem is they are just really ideal swimming holes.
Yeah.
I mean, they are.
Full of beavers.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. You should not be swimming in these things.
Yeah.
But as far as having a nice, like, perfect pool to swim in, and when you watch or you look on the side, like, sometimes a tree will still be kind of attached to the base.
Yeah.
So how they fell these trees, it is, I mean, it's like science. It is a game of Tetris
the time.
From each side. Well, if the beaver is still
Remember,
alive.
we Googled, like, failed beavers or something like that, and there are a lot of beavers with smashed heads under trees.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I don't know what their success rate is, but it is not 100%. You almost feel bad. Like, bro, you didn't realize the tree was going to fall. Okay.
Our question, who or what's got its teeth into you? 206-803-ROCK.
Summer's a gift. The gift of days that last a little longer, a brighter state of mind. So gift yourself a new Kia at the Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event with specially tagged vehicles including the Sorrento, Sportage, Carnival, as well as the Niro Hybrid. All backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. So the gift of summer can keep on giving for summers to come. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Event ends 7/6/26. See dealer for warranty details.
An old gym membership you forgot you even had, you're not going to use. Now a Pinky's Plumbing membership? Now you're speaking my language. Hey, it's Captain Ron. With the Pinky's Plumbing Gold membership, you're going to get free inspections, along with discounted pricing, and the best part, totally free to join. So the next time the neighbor kid tries to flush a grilled weenie down the toilet, let Pinky's save the day 24 hours a day. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinkies.
All right, the wait is over. Fiber-powered Wi-Fi from Xfinity is finally here. We're talking fast, reliable Wi-Fi that makes everything in your home work better together. From gaming to streaming to working from home, and enjoy low lag when you're gaming or video chatting. It's Wi-Fi so smart it can heal itself if there's a problem. And with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you can lock in your price with no contracts or commitments. So get on it. Visit Xfinity.com today. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Select plans only. Fiber connected to premises by coax.
Latte for Keenan?
That's me.
Hey, you're...
Yeah.
Buying a car online on AutoTrader?
Really? But unlike other sites, you can start online, test drive with a local dealer, then finish online or at the dealership.
Cool. Enjoy.
Buy your car online on AutoTrader. Really?
PNC Bank brings you Call of the Wild Money Moves.
You hear that?
YOLO!
That's an internet troll telling you to put all your money into a single investment.
YOLO!
He wants you to liquidate your emergency fund
YOLO!
and buy a digital racehorse named Silicon Steve.
YOLO!
Stay vigilant. He's very persistent.
YOLO!
Guard against wild money moves with PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865.
I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only, not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
When it comes to my policy, Farmers gives it to me straight, so there's no surprises.
It's your coverage. You should never be confused.
You hear that? An insurance provider with a conscience.
We're a choir, but yes, we have that too.
Straightforward coverage you can literally understand. That's what you get when
you have Farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Learn more at farmers.com. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or Affiliate. Products not available in every state.
Back to school is busy enough. The last thing you need is shopping that makes it harder. Whether you're moving into a dorm, your first apartment, or just getting organized for the semester, Wayfair makes it easy to get everything you need in one place. Furniture, bedding, storage, decor, study essentials, all at prices you'll love, with fast shipping before move-in day. Get everything you need for back-to-school season. Shop Wayfair.com today.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
99.9 KISW. The shenanigans continue. This is the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Our question, who or what got us teeth into you? 206-803-ROCK. Here we go. We go to UW. A bat found on a busy sidewalk near the University of Washington has tested positive for rabies. And public health officials are urging anyone who may have touched it to seek medical help right away. Do yourself a favor. Don't touch a bat.
Don't touch it.
Anyway, I don't care. Even if you know it doesn't have rabies, don't walk up and touch a bat.
Just don't.
Leave death alone.
I wondered about, look, if you were bitten, I would assume you would have seen medical treatment. I understand. But then I also thought, like, who touches a bat? Just because you see one on the street, like, hey, baby, there's a bat on the sidewalk. Let me go touch it right quick.
The rabbit bat was found Wednesday by Public Health, Seattle and King County, on the sidewalk of Northeast between 41st and 42nd. Busy location down there. If you know that, there's tons of businesses everywhere. Oh, yeah. Agency has received multiple public calls about the bat and directed people to contact animal control. Again, why are there multiple calls? Leave it alone.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Take a shovel. Get it the hell out of there.
Shovel or a bucket.
Yeah. The bat was euthanized by an animal control agency on Thursday.
Nice.
They tested the bat and received a positive rabies test on Friday. Well, thank God he was dead then and didn't have to hear the bad news. Public health confirmed.
I like that they whacked him before they got the test result.
Yeah, just in case.
Why did we test him?
Well, you still want to know.
Yeah, if anybody came in contact with him.
Yeah. I know, it just seems crazy to be like, I think that's the one with rabies. Kill it.
So the people who called in did not have any contact with the bat. So no other people are known to have been exposed. Still, officials said anyone who might have had physical contact, even without a bite, could be at risk and should seek medical evaluation. Call public health immediately if you can.
Would you call 911 because you saw a bat?
Because I saw a bat? No.
I mean, even if it's look, I guess they did the right thing. Yes, it had rabies. I'm just saying I don't know. If I take my dog out for a walk and I see a bat and it's alive, I would not think like, hey, man, we need to call the authorities. There's a bat on the side.
I mean, maybe I would call and say, hey, can you transfer me to animal control? There's a bat laying on the ground. Because bats just shouldn't be on the ground in the city.
I agree.
Right?
I agree. Yeah. I don't know that I would have thought to call someone. And then after reading that article, now I know. Maybe call someone just in case.
Yeah. You don't want I mean, again.
It just never would have crossed my mind.
Yeah.
You just got to use common sense, I think.
Like, don't touch it.
And also, like, why is he on the ground? This doesn't seem right. Like, if you're out in the woods and there's one on the ground, I go, all right, maybe he lives here.
Well, if you see one during the day and they're not acting nocturnal or sleeping or whatever like they're supposed to be, then that's not good.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing it at the wrong time.
I know. I would not have thought to call. And maybe I should have. Now I know.
Yeah.
I would have been like, I saw a bat on the street.
Who or what got its teeth into you? 206-803-ROCK.
I mean, I hear what you're saying.
I mean, honestly.
But it's so strange that I think.
Would you have had the presence? Again, they did the right thing.
Yeah, I would have called either the non-emergency number or something. Just been like, let me talk to animal control. Just because, say that sentence out loud. Well, I don't know. I saw a bat on the sidewalk today.
Okay, well, when you say it like that, yes, obviously, I'm just stupid. It would not have crossed my mind to call anyone.
I think it would look so out of place. You might just go,
that's
weird.
What?
Maybe I should call somebody.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like Jimothy, right? He's
That's
so freaky.
Different.
People had to call and be like, is this thing all right? Or is it just a freak?
That is different. I still don't know if I would have called authorities. It'd have been more like, hey, man, can you come outside and take a look at something for me just to make sure I'm seeing this correct?
I'm sorry, man. That thing in my backyard and I have a gun. It's not around anymore. I'm like, what is that? That's something weird. That's
like I said, it would have had a shovel to the head. There's no doubt.
Well,
but I would not have thought.
If I would have gotten up to it and saw its head and could identify it as a raccoon, I probably would leave it alone.
Why?
But I'd be like, dude, what happened? What did you get hit by?
It's nothing against Timothy. I'm just saying, you don't know what it is. You're going to shoot it. Now you see it's a raccoon, but it still looks insane.
I would assume that it got hit by a car. It fell out of a tree. Like it's somehow this guy
just got squished.
It's like the beaver that had the tree fall on its head.
Yeah, he's stupid.
But he still lived. It's like something. This guy, he really messed up, and he knows it. He's just trying to get by.
He knows it.
Yeah, exactly.
To not rub it in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, his friends still make fun of him. The whole deal. Who or what got his teeth into you? 206-803.
What are you doing out of the bell tower?
Oh, it's all big time Jimothy, superstar. Hello, Tony. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, everybody.
Hola.
Hola. So, about 30 years ago, I was fishing on the banks of a river on this real remote dirt road. So I was out in the middle of nowhere, and nature called in the most intimate of ways. So I found my way into a little patch, kind of unseen, and started doing my business. And all of a sudden, I felt the first one. I had squatted down over a hornet's nest.
Oh!
And I got tagged a bunch of times, and so here I am. I jump up and I'm running down the trail with my shorts around my ankles and a bird hanging out of my butt. I got tagged about 10 times. It was horrible.
Well, those are the ones that don't leave their stinger in, correct? They can sting multiple times?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they didn't leave any stingers, and in fact, I think they pinch. I don't know if they actually sting.
All right.
Speaking of pinching, you dropped a turd onto their house, man. I completely understand why they're upset.
Right
if the brawny man came up and popped a squat over my roof.
Reaction, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. That's do horseflies bite or pinch?
Man, from what I can look down, there's just a chunk of your skin is gone.
Yes.
So I'm assuming whatever they do, it's efficient. Because, man, until you've been zapped by a horsefly on the Atlantic, Mid-Atlantic, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, you do not know pain. I'd almost rather be I'd almost rather have 10 different stings from a hornet than one bite from a horsefly.
I would take a hornet sting over a horsefly bite any day.
It's not venomous or whatever.
No, none of it. It's not going to do anything.
So you're right. I remember being in
hurts.
pools at the beach as a kid and having to get out of it. There was horseflies.
It was horseflies.
But the only other place I've seen it that bad is up on Rainier. Some of those day hikes.
Oh, a mailbox too.
Like we stopped at like a little pond or something to eat lunch, and I mean we couldn't even. I don't think we could get 2 bites into the sandwich before it was like we got to get up and get moving.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They were everywhere.
My father got bit on his bald spot. It was great, because as a kid, we're still growing our froze. So he has this bald spot in front. We're outside eating. It's during the summer. We're having a nice family dinner. And it was buzzing around. They're big, man. But it's like it landed on his head. And before he could even swat it, it just took a chunk out of his bald spot, man. And I mean, he's up out of the chair. He's cussing. He is.
It hurts.
It hurts, man. Me and my brother thought that was hysterical until we got bitten later that summer. And I'm like, I know he was mad, man.
And you look, and it starts getting red and swelling up immediately.
And that's the thing. My brother's been bitten by every dog on this planet. But I think he screamed more when a horsefly bit him than any of those dogs. Seriously.
I think that the sharpest pinch I've ever had was a ferret to the back of the calf.
Ferrets are bastards.
He was underneath. I was sitting in, a neighbor upstairs had one. And I went up there, we were getting stoned. I'm sitting in his lazy boy recliner. He's doing his weed thing, sitting on his couch with a coffee table. I did not know he had a ferret.
Surprise!
I did not know this. So when it bit the back of my ankle and latched on, I went, oh, kicked my leg up.
Yeah.
The whole thing came out, man. He was like 2 feet long.
Oh, yeah.
He's a big dude. And he's still hanging by the back of my freaking my ankle.
Why do people have ferrets?
And he just grabbed it, man. Like, it let go. He's like, let go. And he like put it somewhere else. I'm like, what in the... I'd never seen a ferret before.
So you didn't know what it was?
I did. I thought it was like a mongoose. I didn't know what it was. I swear to God. I didn't know if it was like a minx. I had no idea what the hell's hanging from my... It's like, what is this thing? Like, are they in our building? Is this some kind of like rodent? What got his teeth into you? 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Greg. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bicholas.
Hola.
So when I was like 12 and 13, I had 2 pet rats that I used to breed and sell the babies. One night...
Wait, why are people buying babies? What is the sales pitch with the rat babies?
Well, the biggest one was for feed. So I sold them to people with snakes.
Okay. All right.
And other people, they're good pets by themselves.
What do they do?
Mama,
like if I have a pet rat, what's interesting?
They're fun. They have little attitudes, just like you were talking about the ferret. Those things have big attitudes too, and they're just so funny. But rats, once if you raise them from little, they gain an attitude, and then they're just fun to be with and fun to play with.
All right.
So she gets out one night, and she's gone. So I thought, okay, well, I lost my mom and baby. And, the next night, I'm sleeping. It's, midnight or something. And, you wake up, in the middle of the night and you feel something on your face. Well, I rubbed my nose. And then I went back to sleep, turned over. And then it happened again. I felt a little wet. Well, I rubbed my nose again, and then I turned on my light. And mind you, I'm like 12. I turned on my light, and I've got a handful of blood. She had bitten me on my nose.
That does sound like a fun pet.
Yeah.
Well, I closed her cage up, which was probably foolish me at the time. But after that, I turned the light on, and I could see her, and I opened up the cage, and she ran in the cage. And then it was just perfect after that. But it was the weirdest situation.
All right. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I could do a rat. I mean, I know people...
I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only. Not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
When it comes to my policy, Farmers gives it to me straight, so there's no surprises.
It's your coverage. You should never be confused.
You hear that? An insurance provider with a conscience.
We're a choir, but yes, we have that too.
Straightforward coverage you can literally understand. That's what you get when
you have Farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Learn more at farmers.com. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or Affiliate. Products not available in every state.
Back to school is busy enough. The last thing you need is shopping that makes it harder. Whether you're moving into a dorm, your first apartment, or just getting organized for the semester, Wayfair makes it easy to get everything you need in one place. Furniture, bedding, storage, decor, study essentials, all at prices you'll love, with fast shipping before move-in day. Get everything you need for back-to-school season. Shop Wayfair.com today.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Just got a new puppy or kitten. Congrats. But also, yikes. Between crates, beds, toys, treats, and those first few vet visits, you've probably already dropped a small fortune, which is where Lemonade Pet Insurance comes in. It helps cover vet costs so you can focus on what's best for your new pet. The coverage is customizable, sign-up is quick and easy, and your claims are handled in as little as 3 seconds. Pro tip, Lemonade offers a package specifically for puppies and kittens. Get a quote at lemonade.com/pet. Your future self will thank you. Your pet won't. They don't know what insurance is.
People do gerbils and people do hamsters, and
I'd rather do a rat than a
guinea
hamster or a
pigs and all that
gerbil.
crap. And I know they're probably somewhere in the same family, whatever. I don't mind rats.
Rats don't bug me.
I just don't want to have one as a pet.
It would not buy. Like I said, I'd rather have that than a
Where
gerbil
are they going to
or a
poop?
guinea pig.
Where are they going to poop?
Probably in their cage. I don't know, man.
So what do you just
where
let
do
them out?
gerbils poop? They poop, they clean it up, right?
Yeah, but you don't let your gerbil run wild. I feel like a rat, like kind of is bigger. Like rats typically are they move around.
Sure.
I don't know what a gerbil does. That's why you put a wheel in there and let them run.
That tells me that it would move around if it wasn't in the cage, if it needs a wheel.
I don't know. I feel like the rat should still be in a cage part of the day.
I guess. I mean, I don't know what they do, man.
I mean, I'm sure it's probably maybe a fun animal. I don't know.
But they eat stuff like wires. Like, that would be my problem.
And I don't want to be rat guy.
So, rat guy.
It's not helping. Like, oh, yeah, Ted's over there. He's a rat guy now.
Loves rats. Breeds them.
Yeah, like, I don't know. No offense, rat guy. I don't want to be rat guy.
Right. I mean, it's not a great sales pitch, but,
Yeah, you got to meet him. He's a great guy. He's really into rats. Right? Not a great sales pitch.
Despite all his rage. Yeah. Chris Haworth was bitten twice by a rattlesnake while visiting family in Oroville, California, initially mistaking the bite for thorns in his mother's garden. Well, the incident quickly turned serious. It required 54 rounds of antivenom across 2 different hospitals after the first facilities ran out of its supply, and Haworth had to be airlifted to Stanford Hospital for additional treatment.
So what happens if someone else gets bitten by a rattlesnake? Like, sorry, man, last guy got all we've got.
This story's brutal, too, right? Because he didn't realize it.
Right.
He goes inside, I want to say, and told his wife or his mom. And they're just like, okay. And he's like, look at it.
Was it like a nest of babies?
No, I think it might have been a baby. Either way, he just was doing something. And but once he went inside, he even said, I think in that, I don't know, maybe a different article I read, but the wife was like, hey, you're fine. Then he showed her, and they're like, oh, my God, that's not good.
Right. Well, the ordeal left him with a $1.3 million bill before insurance, according to his wife, Jenny. She set up a GoFundMe to help cover the family's remaining costs. The fundraiser asked for $12,000. It was up to $10,000 by the time of the printing of this article. Jenny said her husband is still recovering and is about 80% of the way back to normal, though lingering fatigue has made day-to-day life difficult. Family has also gone without a paycheck for nearly 2 months.
Jesus.
Since Haworth hasn't been able to work since late May. Now, since the story broke, readers have flooded the internet with reactions ranging from disbelief to outright anger over the cost of his care. One commenter who claimed familiarity with veterinary pricing pointed out that antivenom for animals runs a fraction of the human cost, writing that the dose amount is exactly the same for a human, and calling the discrepancy theft and big-time theft. I think we talk about this sometimes with the advocates.
Mm-hmm.
The comment racked up hundreds of likes. Others zeroed in on the $61,000 a night charge. Again, $61,000 a night charge at Stanford Hospital. $61,000 for a little tiny crappy TV in the corner room.
That's crazy.
If I'm paying $61,000, I want HD.
I want a hot tub.
I want at least 34 inches, right in front of me. I want Netflix. I want YouTube TV, all the options, whatever they got. Disney, give it to me all. One reader said they've been treated there before, called it terribly overrated, and argued it should have been nowhere near that expensive. Another was more blunt, writing simply that a hospital charging that much is really just a business. Now, not every reaction was outraged. Some pointed out how common rattlesnakes are in the area, with one local noting they avoid a woodpile near their home during the warmer months for a reason. Others were lighter, with one person simply asking what happened to the snake. But either way, snake bites in California, this has been a record year.
It's been brutal.
People getting zapped.
And the thing I'm reading now, so rattlesnake venom, right? So you're like, all right, it bites you, but what is it really doing? Well, circulatory and blood. Hemotoxins break down red blood cells, destroy tissue, and prevent blood from clotting, which can lead to severe, sometimes fatal, internal and external hemorrhaging. That's one. Local tissue damage. Enzymes in the venom destroy skin cells and muscle, causing intense swelling, discoloration, and tissue death. Neurological. Some species, most notably the Mojave rattlesnake and timber rattlesnakes, inject neurotoxins that can cause cranial nerve dysfunction, muscle weakness, respiratory failure, and finally, systemic symptoms. Victims frequently experience a metallic taste in their mouth, nausea, vomiting, lightheadedness, and extreme drops in blood pressure. Because it bit you.
Yeah. YouTube commenter said, I dated a girl with a ferret. They smell like crap. He's not kidding.
Yeah, I mean,
that was the first thing I noticed when I lifted my leg up. I was like, how bad that thing stunk.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like if I almost thought it was a skunk.
Right.
I mean, it's got that initial, like it kind of just burns your nose a little bit.
Have you smelt it again?
I would know to meet it.
If you walked into a house, you could be like, they have a ferret.
Well, I don't think I don't know if I could, because I walked in there and I did not smell that smell when I was in his house. Now, granted,
I got you.
It was full of pot smoke. But I still smelled it. I still smelled it through that. So when I lifted my leg up and he was hanging there, and when he grabbed it is when I really smelled it. I was like, Jesus, man, that thing is kicking. Who or what got his teeth into you? 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Link. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, guys.
Hola.
All right, so this one's a little different because it wasn't me getting bit. It was me doing the biting.
All right, you kinky son of a bitch.
So this is probably I'm probably in middle school, me and my brother. And we are, we're running around the house. It's like middle of summer, running around the house being kids, And so it's kind of like the house is built where it had two entryways into the living room.
Okay.
My brother goes in one way. I go around the other trying to cut him off, And little did I know, we were both going, we were running around the house, and I run straight into him. And back then, I had some pretty messed up teeth. Well, I had two big front teeth, and my teeth go straight into his forehead, top of his head. And, he ended up okay. He got staples in his head, but he turned out fine.
Turned out just fine.
He's a little slow. He drools when the microwave's on, but he's good.
Did he have to get any shots or anything, or just the staples?
It was just staples. No.
I'd have tested you for rabies.
Yeah, no, didn't have to get tested for rabies, luckily.
Yeah, my brother, I don't know how many rabies shots he got back in the day on his long-ass, non-bending metal spike that they jam into your ass cheek. But the thing is, because he got bitten so much, the doctors always assumed that the dog had rabies, right? Because they're like, there's no other explanation for why this dog would attack you. And finally, after a couple of visits there, doctors are like, look, the dogs don't need rabies. They hate you. There's something about you. Because either there's an epidemic of rabies in your neighborhood, which there was not, or it's you. Because like I said, we could all play with any dog in that neighborhood. And if my brother stepped outside, they looked at him, they growled, and they sprinted after him.
Is he always just scared?
No, he started getting scared as time went on, but he never went out nervous about it. My favorite image of him was I'm helping him fold Sunday papers. This is in Colorado. I'm in the garage. He'd woken up a little late, so he recruits me. He paid me $1.50. Just help him stuff all the crap into Sunday. Coupons,
I did it with my brother.
Right. So I'm doing that, and when he got enough of them to go out on an initial run, he would go out on the run. I'd stay in the garage. I'm still filling the rest of them. And I remember I watched him disappear around the corner. So we lived in one house from the corner of the street, disappears around the corner, maybe 5 Mississippi. He's now hauling ass back, and he carried the papers on I was called the old woman shopping cart kind of things.
Yeah.
Right. So he still has that behind him, and he is running full tilt, and he's screaming, dog. Well, I'm watching him run toward the ground. I don't see a dog. Finally, this bulldog shows up behind him, right, with his little stubby-ass legs, and is doing the best he can to keep up. My brother gets into the garage. He's screaming to me to close the door. And when I close the door to the garage, it's not electric, it's manual. I pull it down. And I swear, when that garage hit when the door hit the bottom of the garage, you hear the bulldog. It clearly had jumped. I didn't see it jump, but you hear its claws start about at head level and slide down. I'm like, what the F, man? He's like, I don't know. I turned the corner. The bulldog is there. I'm like, one, it's the slowest dog I've ever seen. Two, I didn't know they could jump that high.
It says the one common trait of people who get bit a lot, this is from Psychology Today, is if you're neurotic.
Maybe he's neurotic.
I don't know. That's what it says.
If he is, he hides it well.
Yeah.
the dogs aren't fooled, but his people are.
Who or what got a teeth into you? 206-803-ROCK.
I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only. Not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
At Farmers, our honesty is contagious.
Wait, am I going to catch honesty?
Well, when you're with Farmers, it's kind of inevitable.
Well, how long does it take to... I lied to you when you asked if I knew what a deductible was. I don't know my dad's birthday, and I thought umbrella policies were for rainstorms. Actual rainstorms. I have it, don't I?
You don't just have honesty.
You have Farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Learn more at farmers.com. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or Affiliate. Products not available in every state.
Back to school is busy enough. The last thing you need is shopping that makes it harder. Whether you're moving into a dorm, your first apartment, or just getting organized for the semester, Wayfair makes it easy to get everything you need in one place. Furniture, bedding, storage, decor, study essentials, all at prices you'll love, with fast shipping before move-in day. Get everything you need for back-to-school season. Shop Wayfair.com today.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
If you're an experienced pet owner, you already know that having a pet is 25% belly rubs, 25% yelling, drop it, and 50% groaning at the bill from every pet visit. Which is why Lemonade Pet Insurance is tailor-made for your pet and can save you up to 90% on vet bills. It can help cover checkups, emergencies, diagnostics, basically all the stuff that makes your bank account get nervous. Claims are filed super easily through the Lemonade app, and half get settled instantly. Get a quote at lemonade.com/pet, and they'll help cover the vet bill for whatever your pet swallowed after you yelled, drop it.
When your day moves fast, between getting everyone out the door, meal prepping, and trying to find a small moment for yourself, the products you use should make things easier, not harder. That's where Ello comes in. Ello makes thoughtfully designed water bottles, tumblers, and glass food storage containers that fit right into your life, making hydration and storing meals easy, even on your busiest days. Visit ElloProducts.com and use code TRYELLO20 for 20% off your first purchase. That's ELLOProducts.com. Code TRYELLO20.
From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK.
Count up your guesses. Good in mine categories: the best ice cream and delicious cheese.
Got dairy on the brain, man?
We're going food.
All right.
Food today with your guess is as good as mine. Right after emails on our question, who or what got its teeth into you? Now, this one is a bit extreme. All right.
Because the woman biting off her husband's penis with sharpened teeth was not.
That seemed like the most extreme.
Yes, it is. This one is extreme as well.
She's drinking the dew.
It's still something that sticks out.
Is it human or animal?
It's human.
All right.
Okay.
A man in central China had his nose bitten off while subduing an attacker to save a woman has been recognized as a national hero. Cool.
Yay.
Xing Fanlin, 69 years old.
Nice.
From the Hunan province, previously served as a village official before becoming a volunteer mediator who helped resolve disputes among villagers, ironically enough. The incident happened in April when a man in his 20s entered a village and went on a violent rampage, attacking passersby, kicking doors, according to local media. The attacker later stopped a woman riding an e-bike, grabbed her by the neck.
Jesus.
Fearing his aggressive behavior, bystanders kind of hesitated to intervene and called police instead, while the woman faced the immediate risk of being strangled. Now, at this point in time, Xing, he was passing by and rushed forward and tackled the attacker. 2 other villagers soon joined him in restraining the man. Now, Xing witnessed a woman under brutal attack and rushed in to save her. Despite the severe injury of getting his nose bitten off. Jeez. Trying to defend the woman, he held onto the attacker until police arrived. The suspect was taken into custody while Zing was rushed to a local hospital. Now the case remains under investigation. Police said the suspect attacked strangers after losing control of his emotions. He was not on any drug. The rescued woman has not made a public statement. Under Chinese law, intentional causing serious injury can carry a prison term of 3 to 10 years. Now, doctors said that most of Zing's nose had been lost, making reconstruction challenging, and warned of possible long-term complications and scarring.
Yeah, because you got your nose bitten off.
Yeah. According to People Daily, the medical team designed a reconstruction plan with recovery expected to take at least 6 months. Medical costs, any guesses? $61,000 to spend the night in the Stanford Hospital. What's it cost in China to fully rebuild your nose and go through 6 months of treatment?
$5,000.
10.
All right.
Local media later rewarded Zing enough to cover the cost of his surgery based on his brain.
That is fair.
He has since undergone 2 surgeries. Doctors rebuilt his nose using a skin graft from his head and restored his nose, quote, wings, allowing him to breathe normally again, although he still experiences pain every day. Compared with saving a life, everything I've given is worth it, he told the local media.
That sounds fake to me. I'm just thinking about, did you guys ever see that movie Dirty Work?
Dirty Work? No.
I mean, it's like Artie Lang. I don't say Norm Macdonald. Super old movie, but Farley said it. He's like, it's a Saigon whore that bit my nose off. He had like a fake nose. So the whole time you're reading that story, I'm like, is that real?
Yeah. Artie Lang doesn't even have a nose.
Yeah, no kidding.
He doesn't anymore.
No. Who or what got its teeth into you? 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Todd. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey.
Hola. So, Todd, what bit you?
Well, it was about 4 years ago, we got a couple puppy German Shepherds. We were planning on only getting one, and my wife went to pick them up, and she calls me on the way there and go, what if we get 2? Because she really liked one of his sister. And I go, I don't think it's a good idea, but she decided anyway, I'm going to get 2. And I don't know if you guys have German Shepherd puppies ever, but they are like little devils. And they bit with them little needle teeth. They bit her arms, and she looked like a drug addict that didn't know what she was doing.
Oh. So how long does this teething period last? Is it like a year? Is it longer? I mean...
yeah, maybe 6 months. Close to a year. I can't remember.
Are they aggressive dogs now as adults?
Not if you train them right. I mean, I've had dogs all my life. I'm 61 right now and never thought about taking them to dog training. But I didn't know what to do with these 2. So we took them to dog training. Probably spent more on dog training than the dogs themselves. And they just need constant training all the time.
So there's no point where anything sticks. Everything has to be reinforced.
All the time.
That would drive me nuts.
That does not sound fun.
No, I don't need that. I don't need to be a full-time babysitter to things that don't understand what the hell I'm talking about.
Right, exactly.
The things that I do know that understand what I'm talking about. Still don't want to be a babysitter either.
Mm-hmm.
They understand. They just try to get by with stuff.
And is this pretty much an everyday thing? See what they've tried to get away with?
No. They mellow out. I mean, they're like 4.5 now, and they're fine. But, I don't even lock the door because I want to see what happens if somebody comes in.
All right, let me ask you this. Would you get German Shepherds from puppies again?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
It's probably the only breed I'll ever get again.
Oh, really? So in spite of all of that, you're like, you know what? It's worth it.
Yeah, people talk about the shedding. Mine only shed twice a year. The first half and the second year. Half.
Yeah, trust me. I live in a house full of... It's unbelievable. I don't know how my dog has any hair on her body. Like, every time I vacuum, I'm like, there's like an entire litter of dog in the vacuum. Every time I pet her, Just like you're disintegrating every time I pet it. How do you have hair on your body?
I'll tell you what, I do remember as far as pain goes. My dad had a parrot for a number of years that he got with his wife. They got a divorce. The parrot went with her.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, this parrot, I'd go down there for a couple weeks during the summer. And it took about a week. My first introduction to this thing. Keep in mind, the wings are clipped on this parrot.
Yeah.
So basically, the parrot just hops around the apartment.
All right, yeah.
You know, it can jump up a little bit and like get on the couch or whatever, but it can't it can't fly.
Sure.
Right? So within 4 or 5 days, finally, this thing gets to the point where it's a little bit more familiar with me, but you can't keep running away from it. Like you eventually just got to sit down and let the damn thing do what it's going to do. So just like a freaking pirate, a parrot wants to sit on your shoulder. I don't know why this is. That's just where they go.
All right.
Like on anybody. That's just where they I don't know if it's the highest perch.
I've only ever seen
the top of your head would be the highest, so I don't know.
I don't know.
Like I've never seen, like I knew somebody that had one, but that parrot was always in the cage, so I never saw him hopping around.
Right. This thing was green, full green, had a big ass tail on it, and his name was Bird Brain, BB. And finally, he would start sitting on my shoulder. Everything was fine, as long as you look forward. Then one day, man, it's just, he zaps my ear, and blood is just pouring.
Oh.
I don't know if you've ever cut your ear before, like shaving or anything.
No.
You don't know how hard it is to stop your ear from bleeding. I don't know why so much blood is going through there.
Uh-huh.
It's a faucet. And he basically almost pierced all the way through my earlobe. Because I don't know if he pecked it, but I didn't see him.
Right.
I didn't see him do it. I just knew the pain was excruciating. And when he did it, like he hopped off and like, hey. Like,
did it make the hand?
Oh, yeah. It ran away.
Got him.
Just like a complete ass. You
Yeah.
know? God, I hated that.
Yeah.
No, but I
that bird?
I didn't want to let it back on my shoulder anymore because I figured it's going to take off the rest
You're
of my
not a
ear.
pirate.
You know what a dumb look it is for a kid who's 12 years old to walk around with a huge ass bandage on his ear?
Yes.
It just looks stupid. The entire time. Like, I needed to rebandage that thing every day. It would not stop bleeding.
Yeah, it's not
like
cool,
he just
though.
ripped through the cartilage or something. It was bizarre. Here's a weird one for you. You would never think to find a snake on the slopes of Mount Everest.
No.
But
What?
Everest's slopes have a new threat slithering in. Venomous snakes, once largely confined to Nepal and lowlands, are turning up at much higher altitudes, forcing remote hospitals to hunt for antivenoms. Medical staff members in the basically area of base camp say they've suddenly treated snake bites in places where such cases almost never happen since mid-April because it's warming up. So now the snakes can get higher up on the rocks. There's less snowpack. One primary hospital there said he'd seen about 30 bite patients. 2 were serious enough to send them down to Kathmandu for specialized care.
Bob Seger goes there.
Experts point to a warming climate. Nepal is heating at nearly twice the global rate.
Okay.
Along with changing land use and better transportation, as reasons that species like king cobras and pit vipers are moving up the mountain. Snake bites are already a severely underreported killer in Nepal. Researchers suggest that 80% of deaths occur before patients even get to the clinic.
Damn.
It's that fast. Doctors report more venomous snakes in hill and mountain districts, and wildlife rescuers captured 9 king cobras near Everett last year alone. Authorities Everest, not Everett.
Not
Everett.
Everett.
Everest, sorry.
If there was king cobra attacks in Everett, that'd be massive news.
Yes, it would.
But specialists warn that without appropriate antivenoms in the mountain regions, the toll could rise as these snakes keep coming. That is not something that I would expect. I wouldn't even think of that. Obviously, in India, you would think about that.
Well, sure.
I'm not thinking about
that's
that
where
if I'm on, anywhere close to
Mount
base
Everest.
camp. Yeah.
No, you're thinking about a million things, and that is not it.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to school with or know someone who was a biter as a kid? Because there's a lot of things you go through as a parent, right? And every time the school calls, especially when the kid's little, you don't know what it's going to be. Then you start getting used to what the calls are about, and you go, okay, that's who my kid is. Now, someone that I am close with, our kids started in kindergarten together. And you get the usual, I don't know, someone peed their pants, they did this during recess. His kid, well, he kept getting phone calls on behalf of his kid because his kid was the biter. And it's not funny. But when I talk to him, he's so stressed because he's like, look, man, every school is an effing biter. It's like, it's my effing kid, you know? And like, no matter what you do, you know, when your kid's the biter, they just get singled out. You can be any
Yeah.
other kid, and there's the kid
Well,
that eats
it's because
food.
they're a threat.
Yes, and they bite the teachers, other students. That's just a response. And I'm like, what do you think it is? He's like, I don't know. It's not like he grew up watching me and my wife bite people, right? So it's not from us. He's like, there are no TV shows where the kids get out of trouble by biting people. He's like, I don't know. It's just his go-to move. But for about 2 years, and again, it's not funny, but I'd always smile when he's stressing because he's like, I hate this. He's like, it's embarrassing. He's like, you get dirty looks from other parents because they know that you're the parent of the kid that's the biter. I'm like, I would give you a dirty look. I give you a smirk. He's like, you're different. You find it funny, but it's like, man, it's awful. The parent-teacher conferences. He's like, it doesn't matter what the kids' grades are. The only conversation they want to have. He's like, honestly, he's like, they did great in school. Yeah, they do the homework. Hey, your kid bites people. Like, he's got to stop. And he goes, the issue is, it's incumbent upon you as the parent to change your child's behavior. But he's like, I don't know where it started. He's like, if my kid cussed, that means he's in the car with me when I'm driving through traffic. He's going to pick up some words, right? There's no doubt about it. It's like the biting, I don't know what to do. And this kid, there was nothing really, done about it. But by third grade, they just stopped.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing, but, he would show me, emails from the school. I mean, they're not quite threatening you, but the language gets a lot more stern. And it's like, I feel like people think that I'm encouraging my kid to go to school to bite people. It's like, I'm not. And he's like, what do I get his teeth removed? I was like, bro, I don't know, but I'm going to be dead
Does the kid have
honest.
siblings?
He had 2 older sisters.
All right, the only thing I could say is
But they weren't
I never
biters.
did it at school, but I definitely used to bite my brother because he was 7 years older than I was, and I would just get frustrated because he would just pin me down.
And you'd bite him.
Right. So I think in my kid mind, I was like, I don't have another choice. But I don't think I ever bit anybody at school.
But this kid was not getting picked on or anything like that.
Oh, he was just biting a bite.
He's biting
For the love of the game.
Yeah, and that's why this guy, and again, it's not funny, and I felt for him, but I mean, just twice a week, we'd be at the bar, and he's just like, Jesus Christ, man. He's like, I threatened my kid. I've tried to level with my kid. I've done everything. Why are you biting other people? And as any kid says, I don't know. Right? That's the response to everything. It's like, yeah, but you can't bite other human beings. Kids tell you they know. And they go to school, and he gets that phone call like, yeah, little Timmy's bitten someone else.
Yeah.
And he was equal opportunity. It wasn't like he kept biting the same kid, didn't matter if it's a boy or a girl. This dude's kid just kept biting.
Did he look like a biter?
No.
I feel like they have a
Some kids look like biters.
They
This
do.
kid did not look like a biter, but I know who the kid is. And I knew him before the biting incident started getting reported. So what's weird is it does change the way you look at him. He was a cute kid, but I'm like, he's a biter. And that's really the only thought that crossed my mind. Yes, I know his name. I know my son likes to play with him. Never bit my son. I'm happy to say that, but I'm like, this dude's a biter.
My first girlfriend, her uncle, they had a cabin on the lake, and he lost 2 of his toes. All right, he was wearing aqua socks. He was launching his buddy's boat on a ramp on the lake someplace. So they're, he's in the water or whatever. I don't know if his job is to pull the damn thing off of the trailer. They back the thing up, whatever. But he's knee deep in the water. Now, the lake is completely full of snapping turtles.
Oh.
I don't know if you know the damage these things could do.
Yeah.
So his foot looked like the hang loose symbol.
Oh.
He had his middle 2 toes.
Just gone?
They're gone. It was a clean bite. So much so that actually where the turtle took his toes off was right on the bottom knuckle.
All right.
And they almost didn't really need to do too much other than to sew him up.
Yeah.
And the turtle did take his toes and also took all the fabric from these aqua socks. Now, these aqua socks, think about like a glove that you would put on your foot.
Yeah. They look stupid.
So, her uncle is just one of those kind of joking. He's an uncle, right?
Yeah.
So with us, he was just like, he'd walk and he'd pick up his foot and he had little flaps because he had no toes in the middle of it, man. But I'm telling you, man, that turtle took both of his toes off. There was nothing. He said it barely even bled.
Really?
Yeah. And it was the damnedest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Did it hurt?
It looked like he had a hook for a foot.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, it looked like he had a hoof.
I mean, that's why some people hate swimming in lakes.
What, turtles?
Yeah. And I think it depends on where you live in the country, obviously. But those bodies of water generally will have more turtles or snakes or whatever.
But see, that's the thing. People always freak out about the ocean, but we're only thinking sharks.
Correct.
Then you go to rivers and lakes, and there's 20 different things.
There's
we're talking
cottonmouth in there.
Amazon,
There's water
right?
moccasins in there.
There's snakes.
Yep.
There's piranha.
Snappy.
But then there's that one weird-ass snake. It looks like it has human teeth.
Begins with a P.
Yeah, but it specifically targets your testicles. So it's not even that this thing's going to bite you. It's that if it does bite you, it's going for the family jewels, and for the most part, they will tear them off.
Have you seen the teeth on this, Ted?
Like piranhas?
No.
These are worse.
Piranhas look like piranhas.
Piranhas have sharp teeth.
They don't hunt in schools. They're singular fish, and when you see it, it almost looks like AI. Because the teeth, it looked like you could take the teeth out of its mouth, put them in your own, and no one would know.
Pacu.
Yeah, the pacu.
Pacu.
Pull up an image of that bad boy.
I just typed in fish that'll bite your junk off. Now look at the teeth on this thing, Ted.
Oh, yeah.
See what I'm saying? Oh, well, the bottom teeth are a little sharp. But
golly. Yeah, because
I would rather
guys are trying to take a bath or take in like in the Amazon River, and that thing will take their testicles off. No, we've read the story.
If they said, do you want
to
to swim in the Amazon or do you want to swim in what is that, Shark Beach, whatever that would go? I'm taking Shark Beach.
The
Yeah,
one,
look at
you
this
mean the
guy.
one
Look at
down
this
at
guy.
New Smyrna Beach?
Yeah,
Look at this
New
guy.
Smyrna Beach.
Look at this guy. No. Not swimming with
You
the
don't
big
hear about
helmets.
that. You know? Like, you're attacked by a shark, and as people say, the shark thought you were something else. It lets maybe you bleed out, maybe you survive. Those things specifically target your testicles because they want to eat them.
Or your fingers.
Nature has determined that is something on their food.
Maybe they just think it's super good.
I mean, they might, and that's flattering, but don't.
Surface oysters.
Your guess is as good as mine. Cut over the categories: America's favorite ice cream and delicious cheese. Plus, we've got your emails coming up next to the men's room at KISW.com.
I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only. Not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
When your day moves fast, between getting everyone out the door, meal prepping, and trying to find a small moment for yourself, the products you use should make things easier, not harder. That's where Elo comes in. Elo makes thoughtfully designed water bottles, tumblers, and glass food storage containers that fit right into your life, making hydration and storing meals easy, even on your busiest days. Visit ELOproducts.com and use code TRYELO20 for 20% off your first purchase. That's ELLOproducts.com. Code TRYELO20.
The Second World War is the largest event in human history.
A 20-part series with Tom Hanks.
No part of the globe was untouched, no life unchanged.
Experience the ultimate account of World War II.
Every single person had a story. These are the stories that make us who we are.
Listen to World War II with Tom Hanks on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Mercedes-Benz of Bellingham is opening the doors to a whole new experience. Our brand new showroom is more than a place to see incredible vehicles. It's a space built around you. Our team is dedicated to creating a warm, welcoming environment where you are treated like a guest, not a transaction. Explore the latest Mercedes-Benz models and experience our thoughtful hospitality. We also carry a large variety of pre-owned luxury and economy vehicles to fit just about every lifestyle. At Mercedes-Benz of Bellingham, exceptional customer service isn't a promise. It's our standard.
Peter, the grizzly bear eats way more vegetation than most people realize.
Ray, this is not the right time.
Whoa, you're right. Time to go. I'll tell you what's really interesting, Peter. The grizzly bear was once on the verge of extinction, but not anymore.
Now that is interesting.
And they're not the only species out there to make a comeback.
I'm wildlife expert Peter Gross.
And I'm Dr. Ray Wynn Grant. From Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom, this is Back from the Brink. Stories of species pulled back from the edge.
Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
At Farmers, our honesty is contagious.
Wait, am I going to catch honesty?
Well, when you're with Farmers, it's kind of inevitable.
Well, how long does it take to... I lied to you when you asked if I knew what a deductible was. I don't know my dad's birthday, and I thought umbrella policies were for rainstorms. Actual rainstorms. I have it, don't I?
You don't just have honesty.
You have Farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Learn more at farmers.com. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or Affiliate. Products not available in every state.
I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only. Not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Back to school is busy enough. The last thing you need is shopping that makes it harder. Whether you're moving into a dorm, your first apartment, or just getting organized for the semester, Wayfair makes it easy to get everything you need in one place. Furniture, bedding, storage, decor, study essentials, all at prices you'll love, with fast shipping before move-in day. Get everything you need for back-to-school season. Shop Wayfair.com today.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Your guess is as good as mine. Coming up, the categories today, we get America's favorite ice cream and delicious cheese. But first time for a few emails to the men's room at KISW.com.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
Got a couple of comments here on our question, who or what got its teeth into you? Guys, I was about 13. I got bit on my left butt cheek by a dog that was loose in my neighborhood. Had to get a tetanus shot. Good times.
Yeah. Yay.
Right in the butt.
And the butt.
And the butt. Guys, my ex-wife had a dream that I cheated on her. She woke up, turned over to me soundly sleeping, and punched me in the ribs as hard as she could, breaking one of them. She also thought she was psychic and could see ghosts. Now she's a meth addict. Go figure. That from Mr. Faded Glory.
Tell me she's an ex-wife. It is ex-wife, right?
Girlfriend or...
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now she's a meth addict. I don't think you stick around.
No, after the one punch, I would not. I'm sorry. Yep. You had a dream that I did this thing. Okay.
Yeah, I had that conversation once. I was just like...
You're crazy.
Yeah. I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
But it seems so real to it.
I was just like, I don't know what you want me to say.
Right.
I've had this conversation, too.
Yeah, like, what do
I'm
you
just
want
like...
me to do?
Also, most relationships I've been in, it's like, let's look in the mirror.
Right. I mean, I woke up...
Like, your opportunities are much higher than mine. Yeah. You know, like, what's going on in your head?
Right. You had to dream it.
Yeah, I woke up and John like, man, I cannot believe you're dating my best friend or whatever. But I knew it wasn't real.
Yeah.
And if it was, I just didn't know about it.
It's a dream.
Yeah, who cares? Guys, the last thing to bite me was a damn horse in St. Augustine, Florida.
Oh, damn.
I had my shirt off because we were in Florida, and right on the sternum, man, I punched that horse so hard in the mouth. Is that like a random... Does St. Augustine have wild horses? I can't remember.
I don't know, but it's Florida, so I'd go, of course you were.
But it's
why
Florida,
not?
so it wouldn't shock me if there's a ranch.
All right.
I don't think they have wild horses.
I don't.
But I don't know. People outside of Maryland and Virginia probably don't know that there's Chincoteague Island with wild horses.
That's what I'm saying.
Or Assateague.
This was one of the oldest cities in the United States, other than Jonestown.
Sure.
You know, so who knows?
That would hurt, though, man. They got big-ass teeth.
Yes.
Guys, a few years ago, I was playing with my dog. He snapped and bit me just above my lip and put a nice size hole. Ended up having to go to the emergency care the next morning and get like 3 or 4 stitches.
Yay.
Here's more.
There is a certain limit. I've been playing tug of war with a pit bull once, and my uncle was like, I don't know if I'd get that close to him.
You want to leave some distance between their mouth, because Mike pointed this out earlier. When they adjust their grip, they try to get closer to where your hand is. Right, so they let go for a billionth of a second, kind of adjust their jaw, and that's the only time I've gotten bitten by my dog is tug of war. She's trying to adjust on the rope and get some hand.
Yeah,
and it sucks, and she's half pit bull and feels like it.
Correct.
Guys, I was around 6 or 7 years old. My dad's cousin had a couple of ferrets. My sister and I went into the house without the adults. Next thing I know, one ferret is biting my big toe repeatedly. Another had climbed up my sister and bit her upper arm and was hanging from it. I'm not saying I'm afraid of ferrets, but every time I see one, I want to see it dead. Thanks, guys. That from Scott.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, let's see here. I do finish cutting my cat's tail off. I got her head and front claws. She latched on and turned my hand into a nasty mess. She then attacked everyone except me until the day she died. Love, Chad. And finally, from the biting, guys, I was bitten by a bat while I was sleeping. Had family over. It was hot, and they wouldn't keep the door shut. And I had to get rabies shots. Thank God they don't have to give those shots in the stomach. Because I guess they hurt pretty bad.
Let's still do them in the ass.
Never had one.
I've never had a
my
rabies
brother
shot.
is always the butt. Like I said, those needles, this is like the late 1970s. He could not sit down for days at a time. So he'd be at the dinner table, standing, while everyone else is sitting.
Well, I got a big ass needle in my butt for
what?
For venereal
Africans.
disease.
Oh, for the VD.
Yeah, on each cheek, and my cheeks went numb.
Worth it.
Went all the way down my legs. I couldn't feel anything. That thing hurt.
When I was growing up, I've talked about this. The neighbor across the street was a DC fireman.
Yeah.
So I was a little bit older than his kid. So, like, if he had a big fire, the next day he'd be like, let's go look at this building. And, I mean, I've seen footage of him, like a building blowing up and him getting knocked out.
Yeah.
But one time he jumped in the Potomac River to save some people in a car. And, I mean, he bitched about the size of those. I don't know what shots he was getting, but he was like, it was awful.
What did they think he got just from the whatever's in the river?
I mean, at that point, the Potomac
dude,
River was really bad.
It's like a tetanus shot, I guess, probably.
I guess tetanus.
Everything.
I think rabies because there was like a dog in the car. Like the gamut. That was the only time I ever really heard him complain about pain.
Well, now the families can bathe in it, even though it still spills sewage.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Time for a couple birthday emails brought to you by Men's Room Roasted Red Salsa from San Juan Salsa Company.
Sip responsibly.
Boo, bitches. Today is my older brother Rick Jr.'s birthday.
Oh, Rick Jr.
Gonna get an look out, and your penis is too small, an angry bagel guy as well. And maybe the captain talking about bars up in Alaska where he lives and still listens on the Odyssey app. Happy 59th birthday there, Penis Breath. Thanks, guys, and love the show.
Uh-oh, look out.
You're not God or my father or my boss.
Captain.
Ooh, well, ahoy there. Well, as far as bars in Alaska, assuming you're going to Anchorage, there's Humpies, there's the 49th State Brewing, Darwin's Theory, the Blue Fox, and the Tent City Tap House. But if you want a special time, look for the little-known Lucky's Tap House and Sex Dungeon. That's right. Lucky from Lucky Charms fame has his own bar and brothel, Ted. Don't act like you're not interested. Their slogan is, heart marshmallows aren't the only thing that's pink. You know what he means? For an extra $35, you can have sex with an actual leprechaun. And for $20, you can have sex with the leprechaun in private. Tell me old Captain sent you. Get a discount. Crunchberries.
Shut your mouth.
Didn't Captain get kicked out of the Great Alaskan Bush Company?
He was chased out bodily by a very large bouncer who was quicker than he looked, we discovered. This big bitch doesn't get it. Oh, my God, he's right behind me.
He's gaining on the captain.
And it's like a shoebox-shaped bar, and I'm kind of like on one end, the wrong thing was said. I realized this is about to get physical. I'm not tangling with this guy, so I'm going to haul ass. So he started chasing me, and you have to run through the bar, then run through this long fence area outside, and there's patrons there. You know, so they're all wondering what's going on. And at first, I'm like, this dude ain't going to catch me. He's got to be like 290. Dude, he was right behind me. I'm like, oh, my God.
Same time I was getting chased by a bear, Ted.
Yeah, different bear.
Please.
Where the hell were you? Where the hell were you?
Did not see that coming. Did not see that one coming.
By a bear.
I've never chugged an IPA that fast. I mean, it was like a dark, dank, like a Lucille IPA. Like when you taste it, it just like takes all the taste buds out of your mouth. It's just a nasty ass beer.
Fool around, dude.
I just dunked it down my throat.
What did he say? You want to go home? What is it? Was it fool around or what did he say?
He would ask me to come back to this place, do some stuff.
Do some stuff.
Hang out.
Yeah. You're in Alaska.
Where did that come from? Like, wow. Jeez, a whiz.
Hey, it's Alaska.
Well, I know that. That's what I did
Gotta
not.
stay warm.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Get some lumberjack D. You know what I'm talking about, Ted?
Never known the warmth of a man until you've been to Alaska.
Got flannel condoms and everything.
I mean, what if he offered you a crab leg? Alaskan king crab leg.
Oh,
at least give him a mouth hug.
I mean, if he's going to up it with halibut cheeks, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Soft, delicious halibut cheeks of, yeah.
I like your halibut cheeks.
What the hell was that guy's name? Roger?
Roger.
Yeah,
Roger. I know that story.
Okay. Roger. Guys, please wish Ray a happy 42nd birthday. Please have the captain give him the story. Give him just any story to cheer him up. Ray's been a Mariners fan his whole life, so usually June through October are pretty depressing. Our best wishes, guys. That from John and from Tiny.
Ooh, well, ahoy there and happy birthday. Why do you need cheering up? Don't be so glum. Look on the bright side of life. That's what the old Chick-fil-A cow preaches constantly. He went through a PR nightmare with his whole Eat More Chicken campaign. It turned into something of a cult leader. And his message ended up leading to the deaths of Foghorn Leghorn, Chicken Little, Ginger from the Chicken Run movies. Hey, yeah, that's from the Moana movies, kids. That dumb chicken dead as a doornail now. And, of course, Cornelius the Cornflakes mask. I knew it was a tragic time, but after some counseling, Cow's back to spread his messages of chicken hate. but he's happy. He's a psychopath, but he's happy. Crunch berries.
I did not see the Chick-fil-A cow.
Have you not seen his signs? Eat more chicken. He eats grass. I don't know what the hell his problem is.
Guys, today is my sister, Suzanne, her 44th birthday. She's an amazing sister. She always there when you need someone to talk to. Thanks for always being there, and especially in my early 20s when I needed it the most. So can we get the captain talking to her about life now at 44 and how that'll treat you? Maybe Coach Ted talking about how Ted still owes her $20 from a UFC bet from a couple years ago. And tell her what to expect when she goes watching NHRA drags this weekend. Thanks, guys. Love the show from your brother, Steven.
Ooh, Suzanne. You know, we know you already wear the V-neck T-shirts. I don't know what the guy was talking about last week. I'll let you know when the Capitan goes drag racing, it's watching Tony the Tiger in high heels. But 44, he can really run in them, too. But 44 is a good year. If you don't believe me, just ask the Miami Maniac, Ted, the official mascot for the University of the Miami Hurricanes baseball program. He turned 44 this year, too. With his orange fur and green patches, he traditionally wears Miami baseball jersey with the number half on the back. Originally, it was 60 noise. But he did debut in 1982, they say, to boost fan engagement at Marklight Field. That's his cover story. The truth is, he is, and always has been, a Guatemalan drug mule. He's gotten away with this since 1982, and I'm not saying that he's hitched a ride aboard the old SS Guppy in exchange for 30 pounds of pure white booger sugar, but I'm not saying he hasn't. Crunch berries.
Coach just wants to establish that the Miami Maniac, whatever he's doing, that should not be a reflection on Sebastian.
I don't know who Sebastian is. He probably doesn't all cocaine like the Miami
He's
Maniac.
the ibis that you see at the football games. For some reason, baseball has a separate one.
Yeah, he's clean. No fun. Real stick in the mud.
All right, first of all, Suzanne, I know you. I have a hard time thinking.
Speaking of sticks in the mud, Ted.
Coach usually pays out his bets. If I owe you a 20.
Usually, I like that. Coach usually pays out.
That seems odd. I wouldn't pay up. Either way, I obviously picked the wrong call there. And then, I'm with the old Capitan down there. Have fun at the drag races. And wait till you see some of those fellas in their heels.
All right, guys, here you go.
Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
Thank you, Bob. Let's get a contestant on the line now. For your guess is as good as mine. 206-803-ROCK. In the meantime, while we wait for a contestant, a couple extra emails here. I like this one. It says, Jimothy from Friday's show. Hola, amigos. Your conversation about the short-spined raccoon brought up memories of people I've x-rayed with the same syndrome.
All right.
It was strange for me seeing them. At first, I thought they were little people or whatever. Nope. They're shrunken folks that my mind could not get around. Thinking about it now, you brought up Jimothy. It must have been the same condition of the people that I've seen. That from Zick, who says, P.S. Speaking of curious animals, maybe Mike has seen them down in Tacoma. I have multiple times seen Jawless Jerry. Shivers down my spine every time I've encountered him. R.I.P. to the coyote. Maybe Jawless Jerry is not around anymore.
Did you have a picture of him?
Yeah.
Did you not see it?
I did not see Jawless Jerry.
Oh, Christ.
Look at Jawless. Yeah. It says R.I.P., so I think the coyote might have died. But, I mean, he just didn't look right in the face. Something happened.
Yeah, he's missing half his snout.
It's Jawless Jerry.
Jesus Christ, man.
What happens around these parts?
I don't know, man.
I'm going to start a myth that got bitten off by an orca.
I think he's just swimming.
Poor coyote man had his face ripped off by an orca.
Yep. You talking about Jawless Jerry?
Okay.
When it comes to my policy, Farmers gives it to me straight, so there's no surprises.
It's your coverage. You should never be confused.
You hear that? An insurance provider with a conscience.
We're a choir, but yes, we have that too.
Straightforward coverage you can literally understand. That's what you get when
you have Farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Learn more at farmers.com. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or Affiliate. Products not available in every state.
I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just a buck for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only. Not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Back to school is busy enough. The last thing you need is shopping that makes it harder. Whether you're moving into a dorm, your first apartment, or just getting organized for the semester, Wayfair makes it easy to get everything you need in one place. Furniture, bedding, storage, decor, study essentials, all at prices you'll love, with fast shipping before move-in day. Get everything you need for back-to-school season. Shop Wayfair.com today.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Do you love your pets? Do you love suspense? Do you love it when your pets keep you in suspense because they ate something mysterious and who knows what the vet visit will cost? If you answered yes twice and then no, you should protect your pet with Lemonade Pet Insurance. It can save you up to 90% on vet bills for checkups, emergencies, diagnostics, all the stuff that leaves you financially on the edge of your seat. Get a quick and easy quote at lemonade.com/pet and get your suspense somewhere else, like from a riveting podcast.
Yeah. Time for a little Your Guess. This is as good as mine. It's an easy game to play. We'll get a contestant online. You guess from one of two categories. Try to get as many right in said category before 3 strikes and you're out. So, Steve, who is our contestant ready to play Your Guess, is as good as mine.
Hello, Jeff. Welcome to the men's room.
Do you girl and your Jackson?
Hola.
Hola. What's up, Jeff?
Jeff, yesterday was National Ice Cream Day, man. It's going to be ice cream or cheese. Where are you going?
As much as I want to do ice cream, let's do cheese. I think I'm going to do better.
Cheese, okay.
Right.
They say that according to a survey, 52% of Americans self-identify as cheese-obsessed. However, that sucks because about 10% of Americans are lactose intolerant. So they can't eat cheese. But either way,
you
believe
can.
it or not, this is a weird survey because it says Wyoming is the #1 cheese-eating state, followed by Illinois,
All right.
Alaska, Louisiana, Oregon, Mississippi, Nebraska, Connecticut, Idaho, Maine, and New Mexico. But, Jeff, that is not your job. Your job today is to pick America's 10 favorite cheeses. You know how the game is played. Try to get as many right in said category before 3 strikes and you're out.
All right, starting off here. Let's go with a simple one. Cheddar.
Cheddar cheese. Cheddar is #1. That is the #1 cheese.
I like cheddar, but I do like extra sharp.
Oh, yeah.
Extra sharp white, delicious.
Mm-hmm. If it's in the cheddar family,
you don't
I'll
like
eat
the
it.
sharp. You're not a big sharp.
No, just in my community, we just call that a smart guy.
Extra sharp. Extra sharp white. My man Ted.
Yep.
I thought you were talking about cheese.
1 for 1, Jeff.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Oh, man, what's the one string cheeses? Mozzarella.
That's #2.
It's gotta be, yeah.
Mozzarella is more popular in the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast. However, cheddar is popular all over the country.
Really, where all the Italians live. That's where mozzarella does well.
Pretty
Fresh
much.
Mozz.
That's exactly right.
Mozzarella.
I mean, do cheese products count as well, Miles, or just cheese?
Like American cheese or Cheese Whiz?
I would think American cheese.
Well, American cheese is its own style, other than the cheese wick. There is an American style.
I would think that
cheese.
still makes the top 10, Jeff.
Probably.
That was definitely going to be my one because, I mean, that's, in my opinion, that's the best one for burgers just because of how it melts. Let's go American.
That's #4.
Yeah, breakfast sandwiches.
Well, it melts because of all the oil. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I would guess like provolone and Swiss. That's very personal to me, but I would still guess them.
Yeah, those were definitely in my mind. Can we knock out birds with one stone and say provolone and Swiss?
Provolone #6. Swiss #10.
Oh.
All right, no strikes. And Jeff, you've got half of the cheeses that are on the list in the top 10. Well, two of these you really need to think outside of the cheese package, so to speak.
Think outside of the cheese box.
I mean, I would say pepper jack, too.
I'm just guessing, and I don't know if this is true. I have not seen the list. But based on Miles's hint, I would guess cream cheese.
Yeah, we'll take a shot in the dark. Let's go cream cheese.
That is #5.
All right.
There's one more that you're just going to overlook based on the fact that it's just
cottage cheese, maybe? That's not bad.
It's not a cheese, though.
It is.
Is it a cheese?
Yeah,
it's
it's
cheese.
cheese
It's the
curd.
worst cheese in the world.
But
Don't
still
worry about
don't do
that.
it. Don't
it's
do
not
cottage
top 10.
cheese.
It's not top 10.
It actually tastes very
cheese
good.
sucks.
Yeah, cottage cheese is great.
It sucks.
Really?
Yes, thank you.
It's just super creamy mozzarella tasting.
All right.
Yes, it looks like someone chewed it for you. It doesn't matter. It still tastes good.
6 out of the 10, Jeff. No strikes. 4 left. 4 cheeses.
I don't even remember the last time I had cottage cheese. Let's go with what Ted said, pepper jack.
Pepper jack number 9.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Can't go wrong with a little
All
pepper
right.
jack cheese.
What is it? Colby Jack, Monterey Jack? What is the? It's kind of a mix. You know what I mean? It's a
Colby.
Well, they're separate. They're different cheeses.
Right. It's the Colby.
There's Colby, then there's Colby Jack.
Crap. So Colby's what? Just like the orange and the white cheese kind of mixed together.
What's the other one that shows up on breakfast sandwiches? Damn it. They have it at Starbucks. Gouda.
Gouda. Christopher Walken.
All right, Jeff, what do you got?
Gouda.
Say good as smoke. Good as good, pretty smoke. Let's go with Gouda.
No Gouda for you.
Oh,
damn it.
Damn it.
Sorry, Jeff.
3 cheeses are left.
All right, 3 cheeses.
Ooh, maybe just because women love it, brie.
Brie is good.
Brie?
I don't know. This is just a suggestion.
I'll think about brie for a second. How about Colby Jack? See, that's pretty popular.
Colby number 8.
All right.
But not as Colby Jack, just as Colby.
Colby. All right.
There might be a Jack on this
Colby?
one.
Okay.
Ooh.
We already had pepper jack.
Someone makes a good point on YouTube. I don't know if it's there, but Parmesan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought about that one too. Parmesan.
It's number 3. I just
All
didn't
right.
figure you'd get it because it comes in a shaker can.
That's from Derby 420.
9 out of
Came in
10.
strong.
Jeff,
All right.
1 strike.
Derby.
Give it to me quick because we're running out of time. What are you thinking?
Oh, crap. I don't know about any more about the pass, you guys. I'm going underneath the convention center right here. What was that other one? You said brie? Let's try brie.
No.
2 strikes.
Don't listen to me.
Okay.
Said that there was another Jack. I'm going to say Monterey Jack.
I would go Monterey Jack.
Monterey. Let's try Monterey.
Monterey Jack is your final answer.
We're running out of time. Why not?
It's right.
Oh.
Number 7 on the list. There you go, Jeff. You're at the table. On your guess as good as mine. The top 10 cheeses that America loves. Number 10, Swiss. Pepper Jack is 9. Colby 8. Monterey Jack 7. Provolone 6. Cream cheese at 5. 4 is American. 3 Parmesan. 2 mozzarella. And 1 is cheddar. There you go. The cheeses the people love. Coming up at 5:08, we'll drink and toast with the shot of the day. You are listening to The Men's Room.
At Farmers, our honesty is contagious.
Wait, am I going to catch honesty?
Well, when you're with Farmers, it's kind of inevitable.
Well, how long does it take to... I lied to you when you asked if I knew what a deductible was. I don't know my dad's birthday, and I thought umbrella policies were for rainstorms. Actual rainstorms. I have it, don't I?
You don't just have honesty.
You have Farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Learn more at farmers.com. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or Affiliate. Products not available in every state.
I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only. Not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Back to school is busy enough. The last thing you need is shopping that makes it harder. Whether you're moving into a dorm, your first apartment, or just getting organized for the semester, Wayfair makes it easy to get everything you need in one place. Furniture, bedding, storage, decor, study essentials, all at prices you'll love, with fast shipping before move-in day. Get everything you need for back-to-school season. Shop Wayfair.com today.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
If you're an experienced pet owner, you already know that having a pet is 25% belly rubs, 25% yelling, drop it, and 50% groaning at the bill from every pet visit. Which is why Lemonade Pet Insurance is tailor-made for your pet and can save you up to 90% on vet bills. It can help cover checkups, emergencies, diagnostics, basically all the stuff that makes your bank account get nervous. Claims are filed super easily through the Lemonade app and half get settled instantly. Get a quote at lemonade.com/pet and they'll help cover the vet bill for whatever your pet swallowed after you yelled, drop it.
When your day moves fast, between getting everyone out the door, meal prepping, and trying to find a small moment for yourself, the products you use should make things easier, not harder. That's where Elo comes in. Elo makes thoughtfully designed water bottles, tumblers, and glass food storage containers that fit right into your life, making hydration and storing meals easy, even on your busiest days. Visit ELOproducts.com and use code TRYELO20 for 20% off your first purchase. That's ELLOproducts.com. Code TRYELO20.
All right, check out a 508. We'll drink and toast for the shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way at 5:50. But first, quick check in with Mike Hawk and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
Well, thank you, Miles. A new study suggests that 10% of cancers were linked to excess weight.
Damn. Okay.
All right. Damn. Carve it off, kids. Find a way to make it happen. Winemakers in Italy have a new pest that's threatening their production. Japanese beetles.
Well, they have bags for that. I mean, I remember those growing up.
Oh, God, those were so gross, man.
They fill those things up in like a day.
And that's
I don't know if you've ever seen like just a hanging bag. It's got some kind of scent in it.
It was like a yellow bag. You'd hang it off of like your mailbox or something.
All right.
And it was collect Japanese beetles. They got invasive in Maryland 20, 30 years ago, whatever. So they gave out these bags. No one thought they'd work. And by the next morning, like your bag was moving.
Oh, God.
Dude, it was gross.
And that's what the little subheadlines were saying about it, is that, yeah, it's not new here in the States, but over in Europe, they're not used to that crap, and now it's wreaking havoc on those vineyards.
Yeah, I mean, we went through it too, and then you figure it out, accept your losses, and do something else.
Yeah, when I grew up, if you had a flower bed or flowers in your backyard, you had those bags.
Guaranteed.
No kidding.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember that.
You kind of had to.
We used to send our leftovers over there.
I don't know if that eradicates them, but it sure does help because those bags fill up.
Yeah, curtails it at least a little bit. Because they're eating the leaves. It's not like they're wrecking the plant. They're not wrecking the fruit. They're eating the leaves, and that, for whatever reason, is screwing up production.
It's because the leaves.
Ability.
I mean, think about it. The leaves on a plant. They're photosynthesized. Basically, they're putting in all the work to make the flowers.
Right.
Because the flowers are the seeds, right? So if you're killing, basically, your engine, the grapes aren't going to grow as well. Right. They're not going to grow as big, et cetera.
There's no way for it to actually accept that energy.
Because the grapes aren't doing the work. The rest of the plant is.
Exactly. According to a new advisory from the American Heart Association, 5 cups of coffee a day, no reason to worry about it.
I thought about you this morning when I read that, Mike. You crossed my mind first. I'm like, oh, good news for Mike.
Give it 6 months and they'll tell me that I have to have no more than 2.
We both know that.
Yeah.
Because they switch it every 6 months. But right now, Mike, you're in the clear.
Until you get that stomach ulcer, you're good.
I'm not looking forward to that day.
What counts as a cup? Like if
8 ounces.
Right, but I'm saying like if I get
you probably get a 12-ounce cup. If you take your average coffee mug like that we have here, I believe that's 12 ounces. Not
I'm thinking
8.
more like if you got like a latte or something and get a couple shots of espresso, is that 1 cup of coffee? Is that 2?
I interpret it as 1, but obviously the size of the vessel seems to differ from what the FDA says.
Indeed. I don't know. I'm not working on it, Ted. I'm not the coffee guy. I just drink it. What you think again, Punch? It's time for the Merriam-Webster word of the day. It is an adjective brought to you by the letter R. The stage is currently open, and I give you guys a 10% chance of success on this one. And this adjective brought to you by the letter R describes people and things that show a careless but usually attractive unconventionality. Describes people and things that show a careless but usually attractive unconventionality. It's an R word, 2 syllables. I'd be amazed if you guys got this one. You're either going to get it right out of the gate, or you're not going to get it at all.
I'm sure we know the word, but I got nothing.
The word is raffish.
Raffish.
Oh, I never would have got that.
I would not have got
Raffish. Raffish.
Okay.
Raffish, however it is.
Raffish, huh?
We will try again tomorrow. Honda is officially pulling the plug on their only electric SUV on the market to focus more on their hybrids. I think Honda was just a little bit late to the electric game, and so by the time everybody was getting onto it, you know, as you were seeing there, Steve, they're crazy expensive, and if you're going to spend that kind of money for it, you're going to want to make sure the quality of it.
Exactly.
Which Honda does make products that last for a good long time.
Yeah, we know Honda and Toyota. You know where they sit. You can like them or not, but you know roughly what you're getting for your money.
Exactly. We just don't know how long their electrics are going to last.
And that is a game changer for them. But
Absolutely.
nothing wrong with it. We had a hybrid in Florida.
Okay.
A Kia Carnival. I don't know, seats 8 because we got a whole bunch of children around. Yes, I almost cussed. Anyway, that said, the mileage was fantastic.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I mean, even on the hybrid, you're like, good enough, man.
Yeah, the hybrids get the job done. Like it. The FDA announced that they're reversing their conclusion that the explosive diarrhea virus originated with Taylor Farms, saying the earlier detection was a false positive.
It's too late.
They've gone back and forth again. They did it again.
That's what I'm saying.
Today, twice.
But you killed the reputation, and then also, as they supply a lot of the chains or supermarket, like, as a purveyor, like, they've lost an ton of money because you got it wrong.
Exactly.
I'm still just confused because I'm with Miles, and then I read something else today. It was like, well, they're not like lawyer talk. Like they're not to blame for it, but you still shouldn't eat their lettuce. I'm like, I am confused.
Here's the truth of the matter. Whether you care or not, okay? All the people that took care of that one disease and how it spreads and where its source is have been fired.
Right.
They're not there. There's no one there to credibly tell you anything that is actually information that is relevant to this case because they fired them all. So anytime this goes on, people are like, man, something bad's going around. You're not going to know. You're not just, that's the world we're living in right now. You're not going to know.
Yep.
There's a full-page article in Quanta magazine from a woman detailing why she, like so many others, is left-handed.
I read part of it.
Why am I left-handed?
This big long. It's like because it happened.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that's why you're left-handed, because it happened. And she breaks all the stuff down, but I'm left-handed. I found nothing of value or interested. It's just kind of more her talking about being left-handed.
That's what I felt, too.
It's like you're left-handed because that's just how things work.
Like she was ostracized because she was left-handed or
you're
something.
Not. But she said, well, it's a right-handed world. I'm like, well, if 88% of the population is one of two things, I'm designing, and I'm left-handed. I'm still designing everything for the 88% of people that are going to buy my product.
But that doesn't mean that your people don't struggle, Steve.
The Men's Room Top 10. The Men's Room Top 10.
So this comes to us from the lefthandedstore.com, and it's the top 10 challenges left-handed people face every day.
They have left-handed cigarettes. I'll take a pack of those, see?
Yes, we will.
They what? Spiral notebooks, stick shift cars, everything.
God, you know
Nothing is designed, unless it says left-handed, it's not designed for
my old man,
scissors.
I don't know that it's necessarily on this list, but I remember my old man when we went to Scotland for my senior trip.
Is he left-handed?
No, he is not. He's right-handed, but they drive on the wrong side of the road in Scotland.
Yeah.
And the only cars, for whatever stupid reason, that they have for you to rent are stick shifts.
Yes.
That was the wildest doggone thing I had ever seen happen.
Because the clutch is on the left, I'm assuming.
The pedals are still accurate.
The pedals are the same.
So they just move. Are you on the right side of the car?
Correct.
Yes. And your stick shift's on the left.
The clutch is still on the left.
Yes. The clutch is still on the left. The gear shift is still on your left. The gears still are the same framework that they are in any other normal car.
Okay. Oh, boo-hoo. That's every car I get into. Like, yeah, figure it out.
10 challenges left-handed people face every day. Number 10, just the social perceptions. Left-handers often face social perceptions and myths. From being taught to write with the right hand to assumptions about intelligence, left-handed people can feel misunderstood.
I never had opinions other than, like, my mom didn't believe this, but when she was a kid, all the nuns were just like, there was something to do with the devil.
It has to do with the devil. My second grade teacher, Miss Clifford, I did not know it then. She was, I'll call her a recovering nun. There's no BS. So second grade, and you're doing penmanship and all that kind of thing. And she would pull the pencil out of my left hand and put it in my right hand. I did not know why. At that age, I just thought, okay, she's effing crazy, but whatever. And she did this every single day. Anyway, fast forward, I get a grade on my report card for penmanship, and it's a very bad grade. And my father just challenged me on it. He's like, dude, you write all the time. You have good handwriting. Are you slacking off in school? And I'm like, no, man. Miss Clifford keeps pulling a pencil out of my left, and she jams it in my right and makes me write that way during her class. No other teacher.
Which grade was this?
Second grade.
Okay.
So not a problem in first grade, but I got to Miss Clifford, and looking back, she definitely was a recovering nun. Anyway, my father then, when he finds out she keeps switching hands, he went to the school. I don't know what the conversation was. I'm sure he was cordial.
It was quick.
But it was very quick. I know that. But it wasn't a problem yet.
Sure.
He's probably just like, look, man, take your weird religious whatever the F.
Right, because by second grade, you're pretty well set on what hand you're going to use.
You are pretty much well set by like 2.
Right.
I mean, it's the hand that you start doing everything.
Exactly.
I mean, you know what hand your kid is in no time.
Mm-hmm. Number 9, business tools and gadgets. Many products used in office settings like staplers, hole punches are optimized for right-handed usage. This can make simple office tasks repetitive and annoying. Steve, how are you doing working that mouse that's over there on your laptop computer?
The truth, like the mouse doesn't. And look, I'm gonna put it to you like this: I can be at home, I can be here. I'm using the mouse with my right hand.
Okay.
Because I play my bass right-handed, but understand, like a lot of things, you see someone doing it first.
Sure.
And everyone's using the right hand on the mouse, and it's not like you're doing anything particularly difficult.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, you just use I can't even use my left hand for the mouse. It doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
How is stapler on that list?
I don't know.
I don't even know, bro.
It just depends on which hand you press down on the stapler.
Also, isn't the mouse basically designed for a right index finger?
Yes.
Yes.
That's exactly what it's
if you
designed for.
switch it over, then that side does not work the same, does it?
That's what I'm saying. You watch other people. That's why I play bass right-handed. Everyone I watched, up until Kurt Cobain, basically, you see them playing right-handed. So when I was handed a guitar, you held it the way everyone holds it, and then you play.
I believe that we can switch in the computer what your mouse is putting out.
I'm sure.
So it would turn the left-hand index finger into the left click, as it were.
Don't go through the trouble.
Exactly.
It's a small obstacle to overcome.
And kind of like what Thrill's saying, like he started playing the bass, he saw people using, my buddy, when his kid was tiny, he knew his kid was right-handed, but he only let him hit left-handed.
Which makes
Till
sense.
a certain age, and he could switch hit and play high school baseball.
There you go.
Because he just learned when he was a kid and was like, all right, I can do it.
Yeah.
And he went on to be Cal Raleigh. Everyday tasks like buttoning shirts. Tasks that seem simple, like buttoning a shirt or using a zipper, can become a challenge for left-handed individuals due to the way these items are typically designed.
Oh, yeah. It's like
not
when
a
you get
challenge.
something from Europe and the buttons are on the wrong side.
Why? Well, but that is
It's
also
still
a
not a
female
challenge.
thing here in America. So if you buy a female article of clothing, and I
Right,
know this
everything's
'cause
on the other side.
I've dressed my daughters when they're younger, so I don't. Why? Why is female
Why are we on
buttons
the
on
wrong
one side? Why?
Believe it or not, it was about who dressed you. Like royalty times, when you first started doing button-up shirt, you did not put on your own buttons.
Right. You
So
were
they
being
were
dressed.
designed to be easier for your servant to do it.
Where's my servant at?
Doggone it.
Well, you're doing it wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The layout of workspaces. Again, these are 10 challenges left-handed people face every day. Left-handed individuals often find that desks and workspaces are set up with right-handers in mind. This can lead to awkward angles and cramped spaces while working or studying.
Only in school, not so much in office.
Right, just that one, the attached desk that was just one amorphous thing.
Right. They didn't give you a choice. Like, trust me, you can overcome these obstacles they're talking about, but the desk in school definitely suck.
Yeah, I bet that's right. Learning to play a musical instrument. Instruments like guitars are typically designed for right-handed players that can make learning to play more difficult for left-handed individuals. That's what I do find fascinating is that you play it with your non-dominant hand, and yet you're better than if you were to try it with your dominant hand.
I would argue this, even if you're right-handed, you're still going to... You'd be a better player than you are if you played left-handed, because your dominant hand is just strumming. Like, so
Right.
for me, my dominant hand is creating the notes.
Right.
So it was very easy for me to pick up and move faster and all that. Because the other hand...
Because you had more
nothing against-
dexterity on that one.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, man. You're right-handed, right?
Right.
So if I'm telling you to press different notes and all that, you'd probably be more comfortable with your right hand doing it than your left hand. Anytime you're challenged to do a complicated task with one of your hands, you go dominant. So it blows my mind that right-handed people play quote-unquote right-handed, because I'm like, how long did it take you to pick this up? Because your hand of quality is doing the nothing.
Right.
Not that it's not doing anything.
Just simple.
Right. The easiest
you're right.
part of playing the instrument, like the fretboard, I can't speak to piano or anything like that, but the fretboard, like, bro, I want my dexterity
keep time
there. Yeah, I mean, that's what makes music, are the notes.
It's kind of like playing baseball. I don't do anything with my left hand, but I don't even give it a second thought when I have to catch stuff with a baseball mitt on.
Right, you don't think about it.
Yep, exactly. Sports equipment, now that you mention it.
All right.
Whether it's baseball gloves or hockey sticks, sports equipment often favors right-handed players, leaving left-handers at a disadvantage. But I'm also with you, because same thing. Like, yeah, even when people are tossing me things, I reach up with my left hand.
Because that's what you catch. And again, but it's one of the things, whatever you start doing as a kid, no matter what hand you are, you don't give it another thought until someone brings it up.
Right.
If I toss you something, you're going to catch it with your non-dominant hand.
Exactly.
Because that's the hand that you've been taught to catch with, right? Because throwing is the challenge.
We brought up the computer mouse woes. For many left-handed people, using a standard mouse can feel uncomfortable. The design and button placement doesn't cater to lefties, creating a less ergonomic setup.
Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, who's complaining about that? My God.
It's awkward, I think, at first, and then after a while, it just becomes...
I mean, for like 2
muscle
minutes.
memory. Right.
Yeah.
It's muscle memory.
Yeah, and I would think if you go to even like a driving range, you got to specifically be like, do you have left-handed clubs?
That you do have to do. Yep. That you do have to do, yes.
Kitchen utensils. From can openers to peelers, many kitchen tools are ergonomically designed for right-handed individuals. This can lead to awkward cooking experiences.
Yep.
Imagine for a second using your left hand to turn a can opener.
It can be done. I use my right hand.
I mean, you're right.
You don't think about it.
It would seem odd.
You don't, because that's the instrument they hand you. They tell you what it's for. So they're right. It's designed for right-handed people. I don't know that it's ever crossed my mind.
Gotcha.
It's a can opener. Put it on the can, twist the goddamn thing. Right?
Exactly.
That's it.
You make it work. Scissors that just don't cut it. Many scissors are designed for right-handed use, making it tough for left-handed users to get clean cuts. This can be perfectly irritating for tasks like crafting or wrapping gifts.
Or just flip the scissors over. I know you want to chop from a certain direction, blah, 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 but in the end...
But it's also the hole sizes.
Flip them over.
Right? The ones I'm talking about are the ones that are specifically like, this is for right-handers.
They had... again, back to second grade, anytime we did scissors, they were brought in kind of like this tray.
Yes.
And there would always be 2 pair with the green rings on them, specifically for left-handed people. But one day came in, the teacher somewhat apologetic. We don't have left-handed scissors. And I'm like, I'm going to turn them like this. And I'm a figure spin.
Ta-da.
Amazing.
Look at that.
Mind blown. Jesus Christ.
Good heavens.
I'm 8. I figured this out, man.
We have solved the problem.
There you go.
We fixed the word.
Wow.
And then the number one challenge that left-handed people face every day, Steve, you've already mentioned it. Writing. When using traditional notebooks or binders, the left-handed often smudges ink, leaving a trail of frustration.
I don't believe so.
Spiral notebooks that pissed us off.
Yes.
Because the teacher, and I get it, teachers don't want all the little paper bits, so they're like, hey, don't tear the page out. But then they'd bitch because your page was smudgy. And I'm like, look, man, I'm left-handed. These spirals, believe it or not, hurt. And that's why a lot of left-handed people write
exactly.
weird. You'll see them hang from the top.
And some of them don't even put their elbow down.
No.
They're right with their elbow up, where I'm coming from the bottom up.
Because you can't.
I don't have.
It's designed.
I don't have something blocking.
Spirals and loose leaf. If they wouldn't let you take it out of the loose leaf.
Right.
Like, come on, man, these big-ass binders. Like, I can't get my hand to the page. So, yeah, you compensate and figure it out.
Yay. A man in Florida finds himself behind bars for theft, but you won't believe what he stole, Miles.
What did he steal?
Tell you about it at 5:15.
Thank you, sir. Headlines are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, every minute to drinking time.
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drink time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk and Steve at Thrill Hill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. And today we toast an 88-year-old man who passed away earlier this month. And he was described as, quote, gentle, kind, loving, a great friend and listener, and left part of himself with anyone he ever encountered. Now, this guy, he married the love of his life back in 1961. They were together for 54 years until her death in 2016. They had 4 kids, plenty of grandkids, even a few great-grandchildren. He also attended, and I like this, a weekly happy hour every Friday without fail for over 60 years. Anyway, we want to wish a fond farewell to Mr. Dick Porn. That is his name.
What everybody was into.
Dick Porn. And what's great is when they list his family, all of his sons, it's still Porn. One guy's name, I'm going to make him up. He named his son Peter. His name is Peter Porn. All of the daughters have married out of the name, but I was going down. And then some of the grandkids still have the Porn last name. My favorite is Peter Porn, but that is not who passed. It was, in fact, Dick Porn. Rest in peace, brother.
To Dick.
So we pour this booze. Drink this booze because we think it's yummy. So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies. Down the whole of it.
Let's get a contestant on the line for Profile This, 206-803-ROCK.
I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only. Not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
When your day moves fast, between getting everyone out the door, meal prepping, and trying to find a small moment for yourself, the products you use should make things easier, not harder. That's where Elo comes in. Elo makes thoughtfully designed water bottles, tumblers, and glass food storage containers that fit right into your life, making hydration and storing meals easy, even on your busiest days. Visit TryElloProducts.com and use code TryEllo20 for 20% off your first purchase. That's ELLOProducts.com. Code TryEllo20.
Mercedes-Benz of Bellingham is opening the doors to a whole new experience. Our brand new showroom is more than a place to see incredible vehicles. It's a space built around you. Our team is dedicated to creating a warm, welcoming environment where you are treated like a guest, not a transaction. Explore the latest Mercedes-Benz models and experience our thoughtful hospitality. We also carry a large variety of pre-owned luxury and economy vehicles to fit just about every lifestyle. At Mercedes-Benz of Bellingham, exceptional customer service isn't a promise. It's our standard.
Peter, the grizzly bear eats way more vegetation than most people realize.
Ray, this is not the right time.
Whoa, you're right. Time to go. I'll tell you what's really interesting, Peter. The grizzly bear was once on the verge of extinction, but not anymore.
Now that is interesting.
And they're not the only species out there to make a comeback.
I'm wildlife expert Peter Gross.
And I'm Dr. Ray Wynn Grant. From Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom, this is Back from the Brink. Stories of species pulled back from the edge.
Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
On the Powers That Be podcast, we examine the players and currents behind today's most consequential decisions. Join us, listen to the Powers That Be, wherever you get your podcasts.
Russell is traveling for vacation. He may not be at his destination yet, but his vacation started the second he stepped onto the Bel Air Airporter shuttle. Russell doesn't want to worry about traffic or parking. He wants to relax and let Bel Air get him to and from SeaTac safely and on time. Whatever your reason for traveling, choose Bel Air Airporter Shuttle. Book your trip today at airporter.com. That's airporter.com.
Come dance the night away at the Port of Anacortes Summer Concert Series at the beautiful Seafarers Memorial Park. Concerts will be held Wednesdays and Fridays throughout July and Fridays in August. We're excited to bring you a fantastic lineup of bands, local food vendors, and more. Presented by the Port of Anacortes, sponsored by Grady Associates, CSD Attorneys at Law, Pacific Surveying and Engineering, H.F. Sinclair, Nelson Reisner, title sponsor, Metroports.
I'll be honest, shopping for clothes is not my favorite thing. I just want to look good without overthinking it. Stitch Fix makes it easy. You take a quick style quiz, your size, your vibe, your budget, and a real human stylist sends a box with clothes that actually fit your life. Try it on at home, keep what works, send back the rest. Shipping's free, no subscription required. Get $20 off at stitchfix.com/podcast.
The Men's Room presents Profile This.
And Stephen Throwhook, could you please tell everyone how Profile This is played?
Oh, I sure can, Miles. It's a simple game where we share with you a real-life news story, something that happened right here on planet Earth. And as you listen to the story, based on the stereotypes you believe to be true of people and the decisions that people make, we'll ask you what it is you think makes a story a story. Hello, Amber. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hello.
Hola. All right, Amber, you understand how this here game is played?
Yes.
Fantastic. You have your choice today of one of three categories. Today we offer you the wonderful world of drugs. We have Animalized This, where you guess the animal responsible for causing the problem. And finally today, License to Spill, where you guess the substance responsible for creating the mess.
All right, let's do the drugs.
You sound like someone who has said that before. All right, here is your story. We go south to Oregon, where a man on drugs ran over his own mother. Aaron Inklin, he's been charged with driving under the influence, vehicular assault, and hit and run causing an injury. Clark County records show that Vancouver police arrested the 41-year-old man after he was identified as the suspect in a crash that hospitalized his mother. Now, officers responded to a collision just after midnight. Officials said a caller reported hearing someone scream, quote, "Look out, stay here." This happened moments before seeing a woman lying in the road. Police identified the woman as Inklin's mother, who was left with a serious brain bleed, among other injuries. Now, police located him while he was at Peach Health Southwest visiting his mother, who he just hit with a truck. His roommate told officers that Inklin and his mother had been arguing about his use of drugs in her house before the incident. Authorities said the roommate claimed that Inklin then drove off in his car as his mom attempted to stop him from leaving. Roommate also told officers that he claimed to feel like he was in the Matrix. and was visually observing green numbers and did not think his mother was real. So officials say that a witness then observed him running from another crash where he said, quote, "Take me away." For all this, he's being held on $150,000 bail. But the question is, what drug was my man on when he drove over his not real mother in the Matrix? Was he on acid? Was he on PCP? Was he on mushrooms? Or was he just smoking the weed? So acid, PCP, mushrooms, or weed, what was this dude on?
Let's say acid.
Acid.
Amber, I'm going to go with the wild card here. I'm going to go straight up weed.
Weed. It sounds very LSD, but I don't generally take the West Coast PCP. But I think he got a little PCP.
Okay.
PCP, it's dynamite.
What was this guy on when he ran over his mom? Acid, PCP, mushrooms, or weed? We'll find out next.
Yes, we will.
That was a tease.
You are listening to the Men's Room.
Russell is traveling for vacation. He may not be at his destination yet, but his vacation started the second he stepped onto the Bel Air Airporter shuttle. Russell doesn't want to worry about traffic or parking. He wants to relax and let Bel Air get him to and from SeaTac safely and on time. Whatever your reason for traveling, choose Bel Air Airporter shuttle. Book your trip today at airporter.com. That's airporter.com.
Categories: drugs on profile. This an Oregon man ran over his mom while high on drugs. He was mad that he was doing drugs inside the home.
Yeah.
Did not want him to get in the car and drive, so he ran her over. Question is, was he on acid, PCP, mushrooms, or weed?
And Amber, that is the question that we posed to you. Let us start with the Ted Smith. Hardcore, you went PCP. Yeah, it was not PCP.
All right.
Miles, you went old school. You said weed, man. Brother can't handle the smoke. That was not the case. Amber, that leaves you. You went with the obvious choice and went acid. And you are incorrect.
Mushrooms, huh?
It was mushrooms.
I'll be damned.
Welcome to the Matrix, brother.
Wow, how many mushrooms he ate?
I don't know. That was my thought. I'm like, man, because they're laid shrooms. I ate a whole lot of them. I have never gotten to the point where I don't know what's real.
Wow. Okay. Now for all TV news all the time, it's time for TV Time with Ted.
And now, because your pathetic life is confined to countless hours in front of a talking box, the Men's Room presents TV Time with Ted.
Before I get into my TV stuff, I just wanted to give a special shout out for a couple people. Made me feel a little bit better. Try to support comedians I like. There's a comedian from Cincinnati named Michael Turner.
All right.
Went to see him at Laughs Friday after work for the early show. I kind of sat near the front by myself, having some beers. Yeah.
Got called out?
Oh, yeah, for the whole set. And he's just,
The whole set.
Oh, he kept going back to me like, 45.
Yeah.
And just
See, Lewis Black came to my defense when those girls got on me for going to comedy club alone.
Yeah, but that was in person. It was just there was some people in front of me and around me afterwards. They were like, "Hey, Ted, like we know the show." And after the set, I talked to the comedian. He's like, "Hey, man, you should have mentioned that." I go, "I didn't know what to say."
That's a weird moment to bring it up.
You were cooking me so good, I didn't mind. And I probably have way too much confidence for a dude who looks like I do or whatever. Just sitting by myself having a time. But thanks to those people who had my back.
Okay.
So
what was he putting on you?
He just does a lot of crowd work.
Mm-hmm.
So he just, and look, the Friday night show or early show is usually going to be less crowded.
Yeah.
So he's like, anybody drinking, having some fun? So, held up my Rainier with my koozie. And he just goes, "Are you just boozing alone?"
And it begins.
Yeah. So it's just something about paying for sex. He goes, he knows. And I just went, I have. Right, because look, people, if you listen to the show, I've been to the bunny ring. I just said I have. And he goes, don't emit stuff under your breath. It just kept coming back. It was very funny. And hey, I make fun of people all the time on the air. So I was just like, it's fine. I'll just be the foil. But next time he's in town, we exchange.
I'm going to heckle him.
All right, he'll come on the show.
Oh, cool.
But just shout out to those people that kind of had my back there. All right, let's see. Obviously, some big sports news over the weekend. Now, look, as an American, it's very odd to have a third-place game for the World Cup. I would remind people that countries are making a ton of money once you're in the World Cup.
Oh, yeah.
So that game did matter. I was suit shopping. So I missed most of it. I just don't like clothes shopping a ton.
Yeah.
And but it was 6-4, right? I think it was the final score. England over France. That was Saturday. Just a crazy, wild match.
Damn.
Just like, yeah. Well, kind of like an NBA All-Star game. Wasn't a ton of defense.
Obviously.
Being played. Let's see. But then, what was I going to say? But then on Sunday, obviously, we're going to have the World Cup final. Let's see. We'll just start, but I think what's in 0-1 there. Spain, obviously, as you know by now, did beat Argentina.
Hooks it in. Williams battling, knocks it down. It's free. It's a goal. Will that be the goal that wins Spain their second World Cup title? Spain, for the second time in their history, have won the World Cup.
So obviously, Spain did win.
Yeah.
Argentina did not look that good. Their keeper was playing his ass off.
He was.
He had a bunch of
Played a
saves.
great
So,
game.
the first half was a little boring, but there were some good opportunities. I really thought there was going to be more scoring in this game. I was just completely wrong. Argentina just didn't. They just couldn't. Spain just had the ball.
Oh, yeah.
There wasn't much you could do there. But obviously, it's the World Cup. It's a giant event. So there was a ton of stuff there. Ton of celebrities that were there. Matt Damon, Jay-Z, Beyonce, my guy, Timothy Chalamet. So then during halftime, now I knew Madonna was going to be there. It starts with Madonna. She's underneath the stadium. I did think it was cool. She had the original Ronaldo and Ronaldinho, who are Brazilian footballers or soccer stars. Sure. That if you've been watching soccer for a while, it took me a second. Then I'm like, oh, that is those guys. Those guys also have some wild backgrounds. I don't know that I would have let them drive that thing underneath the stadium. I would have made somebody else was driving. But the highlight to me was I am a Bieber fan. And then Ted Lasso showed up.
Coach, I got to say, the first half of halftime knocked my darn socks off.
Spectacular, baby.
I mean, how the heck is anyone going to be able to follow that?
Going to be tough.
Yep. Yeah, you know what I think we need? We need some heart. Someone that has some soul. Someone who can bring the love. Ooh, you thinking what I'm thinking?
One step ahead of you, Coach.
You always are. All right, young man, let's go. It's your big shot. Okay. Now listen to me. Go out there. Don't be nervous. Nobody's watching. All right? Make us proud.
Obviously, that was Justin Bieber. Now, listen, I like Bieber. I don't know that Hallelujah was in the middle of that set was kind of a down-tempo song.
Yeah.
But to his credit, unlike other people on that show, he actually did sing.
He did sing.
Let's take a walk, hallelujah. Sun is out, hallelujah. Look at you, hallelujah. Loving you, hallelujah. Everything, hallelujah. Everything, hallelujah.
So that's what I'm saying. I got to give him credit. He went out there with an acoustic cigar.
Also, as far as the Somewhere in the Rainbow Hawaiian stuff.
Yeah.
That's probably the, unofficial Canadian national anthem.
Who knows?
Leonard Cohen, right? So, yeah, it's kind of a big deal for them.
It's funny. We rolled into the bar at halftime. We actually forgot the game was on. Did not know why there's so many cars in the parking lot. But anyway, we roll in. It was just starting. So, Ted, like you're saying, we see Madonna walk out. She does her thing, whatever. So, but the crowd at the bar is responding to each artist that pops up, right?
Correct.
So, Shakira pops out for the obvious reasons. You hear a lot of guys cheering. A couple of chicks were there. There was an explosion of cheers when the frickin' Muppet Band showed up.
Muppets were that, yeah.
Dude, this bar went insane. And I looked at my wife and I said, you realize the biggest effing stars on that field? The president's there. The top 2 teams in the world are there. All these A-listers. I'm like, the Muppets make all of them their bitch. The response from the people in that bar, I'm like, I will be goddamn.
Right, you had Madonna, Shakira, Bieber, BTS, and Dr. Teeth and Electric Mayhem.
Boom! Yeah. That's the one.
There was other Muppets there just kind of hanging out. Jennifer Hudson sang the national anthem. I don't know who needs to hear this. I'll say it, all right? All last couple weeks, we've been having these low flyovers. Are they allowed to do it? Or are they not allowed to do it? Stop doing it and practice more. The damn flyover was late for the anthem.
How late?
30 seconds late.
So, she finishes, and then there's just crowd cheers, I'm sure.
And there was just, silence. I know it's hard to maintain, but get that straight.
There it is.
And I've seen one a little bit late at a Husky game, and I was just like, boys, it is the World Cup final. Let's get that one straight.
Is it possible that she's singing too quick?
Maybe.
I mean, that's the thing, because it's all timed out. But I'm like, if you change anything about your performance, they're going to, quote unquote, be off time.
Seemed like she was holding out those notes. She did a great job, by the way.
Come on, damn it.
Yeah. The best one is I was walking to a Husky game a little bit late, and I knew there was going to be a flyover. I just forgot. And when that F-35 cruised overhead, then I just screamed. God damn. And then the guy in front of me was like screaming in front of his kids. And I was like, oh, John, what's up, dude? We're both scared. Let's see. Tom Cruise was there basically to tell us how awesome the World Cup is. I think a lot of people are like me, like, zip line in, dude.
Something.
You're Tom Cruise.
Zip line in.
Well, like, I don't know. The Rock did it before a Super Bowl, but The Rock's kind of like pump you up guy.
Right.
Like, if Tom Cruise is going to be, let him ride out on a motorcycle.
Something.
Like, it's Tom Cruise, right?
Stage a fight. I mean, anything.
Hanging onto the wing of a plane.
Yeah. So he should have been hanging onto the wing of the plane during the flyover.
Yeah.
Right? That would have been perfect.
Yeah, so I just figured you have Tom Cruise. He's famous for his own stunts. Let's see. Some of the crazy numbers. Spain will get $50 million for winning. Argentina gets $33 million for second place.
Damn.
England still pocketed $29 million for coming in third. It's $2 million more than France. Teams that didn't get out of the group stage get $9 million.
Where does this money go?
To your national team program and this and that.
Okay.
This is why some of the stuff with the argument between the women's team and the men's team, it's like, look, the women's team has won a lot more stuff. The problem is the men's team just qualifying is going to make so much more money than that did. So that was, now they split it 50-50. I would always say keep it same percentage-wise. Everybody, but either way. Let's see. A bunch of records were broken. Cristiano Ronaldo became the first player to score a goal in 6 different World Cups.
That's a big deal.
That is crazy. Kind of cool. Let's see. Blake Lively was there, but did not get to run into Taylor Swift. She doesn't hang out with her anymore. A lot of stuff going on there. It was cool. And like I said, for somebody like me that watches soccer, it was just so nice to have a month where everybody was into it.
Everybody.
Right? Everybody was talking about it. And I do think, honestly, it takes 4 years or whatever. People might start watching other soccer leagues and stuff. I would recommend the Premier League. But again, if you live on the West Coast, the hours do kind of suck for us.
Well, they did say that, just read this morning, soccer has overtaken baseball as the third most popular sport in the States.
No kidding.
Football's number one. There's no question about it. This is by a wide margin, followed by basketball, which is both NBA and WNBA and college. But yeah, soccer has overtaken baseball.
Yeah, and I think eventually this nation, U.S. Soccer Federation, has to take a hard look at the MLS. Because whatever the MLS is doing, it is not helping or sustaining viewership and getting better players, especially American-born players.
How do you watch it? Schedule it better. One thing the NFL does, you can like the NFL and not like the NFL. And people that hate football, we know you're not watching TV on Sunday.
Hey.
Right? It's because you know for a fact that is when it will be on. Soccer, it's like, baseball's always been a little weird, but like with soccer, I mean, you have no idea what days of the week they play.
I am at a sports bar. There are 3 bartenders working. I have one request. Hey, can you put on the Sounders and the Timbers?
We got to find them.
And the owner went, oh, Christ, Miles, you've got to be kidding me, man. He's like,
it's all on Apple.
Do you know what a pain in the ass this is?
How much it costs
all
to
this stuff?
find it?
Yeah. He's like, what is it on? I'm like, I don't know. Let me Google that.
Correct. And a large part of that Apple putting everything on Apple was to give more money to Messi to get him to play in the MLS.
Oh, really?
Yes. I mean, that's a major part of it, right? Like, now look, F1 is on Apple TV now, right? Exclusively. But F1 has been around, and for Europeans and people, they were already going to go there. They're not looking to bolster their numbers.
Right.
But I'm with you. I think for the MLS, you got to have some relegation and promotion because some of these teams don't care. And then you're right, Pete, like when you go to Apple, not that people don't have it, but it's just not as many. And you're a league that needs all the eyeballs. And I will say this with the NFL until I go blue in the face. When your local team, when the Seahawks are playing, you will be able to watch them on a local channel.
Yep.
That is one thing the NFL does a very good job of, is in your local market.
They even got rid of the blackout.
Right. So you can see your team and you can grow that fan base and that relationship.
Do you know what city they got rid of the blackout rule for? They'll never admit it, but it's God's honest truth.
Cleveland?
Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah.
Cleveland fans, their team sucks. They know they suck, and they can be
delusional. Yeah, but they got a loyal fan base.
but they go to the game. So it used to be if you didn't sell out at home, they're not going to show up. Los Angeles came back in the league. Nothing against Southern California. Fine place, lots of fun, but they're not devoted football fans by any stretch of the imagination, which is their prerogative.
Yeah.
But the advertisers said, look, man, this is the number 2 market. And look, your advertising dollars reflect the size of the city, so it is much more expensive to advertise in New York City than it is in Green Bay, Wisconsin. When you did not have teams in Los Angeles, my ad for Budweiser or Doritos or any of the heavy hitters, it reached the Los Angeles audience. And I'm selling product. I'm not selling football. And you're telling me you're going to put a team there, but you want the same amount of money for me to not reach that? You're already mine. So the NFL, because Roger Goodell will not be honest about anything. But, yeah, it has nothing to do with Los Angeles. It's just serendipitously, they got 2 teams and we dropped it.
Los Angeles like a little mini SECville. Like they'd rather go see UCLA and USC
Absolutely.
than they would rather go see pro football back then. Now things have changed, I'm sure.
Because they have the Rams.
In the Pete Carroll day era, like Reggie Bush.
It's also tough because it's nice and there's beaches.
Right.
I mean, like we say all the time, like you look at the really football crazed cities.
Buffalo.
Right.
Minnesota.
It's
Pittsburgh.
not San Diego and
Right.
Miami.
No.
They like those
was.
teams,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
like you can do stuff.
Thank you, Tim. We appreciate it. You're listening to The Men's Room.
The Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill. Now, let's see what's happening in the real world.
All right, here we go. An Arizona man is arrested after surfing naked on top of a moving train. Meanwhile, a Florida man arrested after going to Lowe's and hanging brain. Man who spent 11 years in jail for theft gets out and steals soap. A fisherman sees a monkey drowning, so he throws it a rope. And a Florida woman has drugs stashed everywhere. I mean, everywhere on her person. It is time for headlines.
Now, it's time to hit the headlines. Here's my car.
At our top story, we go to Florida, where repeat criminals reside. Authorities were called to a local Walgreens on reports of a theft that had occurred. Per surveillance footage, 3 suspects entered the store, with one distracting the clerk while the other 2 loaded up their haul, several bags that they filled with body wash, about $650 worth. The 3 then immediately left the store without paying. Upon review of said footage, authorities instantly recognized one of the suspects, a man that had already had a lengthy history of theft in the area, donning a similar look each time. He always dressed up like a woman.
Is that what he was supposed to be?
That's what he was doing.
Okay. Did you see his mugshot?
Oh, Ted, hang on a
It's
second.
just-
You got to see this. It's
like you look
horrible.
ridiculous. I didn't know that's
Ridiculous
what he was
is
trying
putting
to
it
do.
lightly. Ted, come look at this guy.
If I dress like Bozo and say I'm a member of KISS, people go, that's not what they look like.
That's what she is, a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dude. Straight up. Like, come on, man.
It's him with a Karen cut.
He likes to wear women's clothing.
Right.
Is what I read there.
I still don't believe that that's his hair. If that's not a
Could
wig,
be.
if that's not a wig, I'm amazed. Anywho, they quickly tracked him down and arrested him, though his accomplices are still on the loose. Our man had already been picked up on an active warrant and has already racked up 27 felony charges and 17 misdemeanor convictions, having also served 11 years in prison and was released less than a year ago. Authorities are still figuring out how to deal with him.
Damn.
It's like, we sent this guy to jail for 11 years for this crap. Less than a year after getting out, he's already doing it again.
Just put him back in.
All right.
Yeah, he's going to reoffend.
Yes, he will. He has learned nothing. In other news, still in Florida, a different man is behind bars due to his antics. The story goes that a woman was fulfilling an Instacart order at a local Lowe's when an unknown man approached her on her way in.
Swing low.
He apparently made... Yes, he did. Apparently, he made repeated requests for pictures of the poor woman's feet, which she declined on every occasion. Don't know why. You stingy prude, just give them up. In an effort to finish the encounter, she accepted the man's number and walked away to go about her day, which was about the time that our man called out after her. When she turned around, he had exposed his flaccid penis and shouted, quote, "Call me for some D."
Oh.
What's more...
Jesus.
What's more is he followed her into the store, only backing off after she had approached a group of customers. He was eventually tracked down by police where he corroborated her story, and he was arrested.
What was his last name again?
I don't know. I don't remember. Hang on. I forgot. I got to see this.
I mean, that's an awful...
Spearman.
It's an awful story, but...
Last name is Spearman.
Spearman.
That quote is pretty ridiculous.
Call me for some D.
Yeah.
Jackass. Good work there, bud. One more out of Florida. Officers got the gift that kept on giving after making a stop. Authorities observed a car driving by with a window tint violation and initiated a stop. They found the driver inside as well as a few plastic baggies containing a white rock-like substance. She was asked out of the vehicle as she declared that she, quote, needs to take responsibility for her stuff, referring to the drugs in the car. As she was being escorted to the van, another baggie fell from her person, and she admitted that it fell from her backside area, as it were. What's more is, as she was being booked into the jail, they also found fentanyl pills in her front pocket. In her right breast area.
Oh, okay, all right.
In her right breast area. Oh, yeah, she was not clothed when they found these drugs.
Wow. Yeah, because most women's clothes don't have pants in the pocket.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she still had a pocket. So and that's why they found fentanyl pills. hot fentanyl pills.
Ooh, that's really hot.
But just in case those stories left a bad taste in your mouth.
Thankfully, there's good news.
How did it not melt?
People will eat drugs out of your pocket if it's weed.
Out of that pocket,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to Thailand for the latest rescue story. Different pocket. A man fishing off of near Coconut Island took a video of the encounter that he had with an animal in distress, a monkey that had exhausted itself in the open water. We saw a man floating a life jacket out onto the water to reach the monkey, who then takes it gladly as it's pulled into the boat. The fisherman then gives the monkey a little bit of water and rest as they make their way safely back to shore. It's believed that the animal had swam off the nearest coast, which was about 3 miles away.
Where was this again?
Off Thailand.
Okay.
If you see a monkey struggling in the water, Steve, are you floating out a little life jacket to help a little guy out?
I am.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but like, oh, God damn it.
You do one thing. You do one thing wrong. You're going
to
back in the drink.
Anything on this boat, yeah, your ass is back in the ocean.
You're going back out, damn it. Men's Room Sports, you got some WNBA basketball on CW and Peacock tonight as the Storm are here at home, and there's baseball currently underway on ESPN. After a good hosting of the Giants over the weekend, the Mariners now set their sights on the Cincinnati Reds, who make their way into Seattle for a 3-game stint that starts momentarily over on Mariners TV. As far as your weather, we are in for it now, kids. Experts predict partly cloudy skies with a low of 63 tonight. Tomorrow, they're showing partly cloudy skies with a high of 89. Wow. And that's it for your headlines with that. Mike Hawk is out.
Rock power ballads tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nice. On Sit and Spin with Taryn and Steve Mix. I love the Jolene's coming up here in just seconds.
Yes, indeed. It's all true. But in the meantime, well, we be all about this bitch. So until tomorrow, please do what you do best. And for Aletha's sake, stay beautiful.
The Men's Room has been taped before a live studio audience. Wardrobe and makeup provided by Mantastic Limited. This has been a presentation of the Men's Room Radio Network.
Oh, man!
A Double Flush production.
New customer, new market, new country. You're a growing business, but growth can bring complexity in the form of new sales tax requirements, more registrations, more filings, more deadlines. Now there's Numeral, the done-for-you sales tax solution that handles all the time-consuming details associated with sales tax, from registrations and filings to rates and remittance. Visit Numeral.com now to connect with a sales tax expert and get a free tax analysis. Numeral.com.
Come dance the night away at the Port of Anacortes Summer Concert Series at the beautiful Seafarers Memorial Park. Concerts will be held Wednesdays and Fridays throughout July and Fridays in August. We're excited to bring you a fantastic lineup of bands, local food vendors, and more. Presented by the Port of Anacortes, sponsored by Grady Associates, CSD Attorneys at Law, Pacific Surveying and Engineering, H.F. Sinclair, Nelson Reisner, title sponsor, Metroports.
Hey, it's Jen Hatmaker. Here's what I've learned in midlife. Joy isn't the reward you earn after all the work is done. Joy is the work. That's what this new series on For the Love is all about. The sacred yes. It's choosing delight, rest, and pleasure on purpose. Because saying yes to yourself, that's the thing that finally lets you fill your table with everybody else. Come find your sacred yes with me. Follow and listen to For the Love wherever you get your podcasts.